Good morning. I don't quite know who you expected, but this is who you got. Anton Daniels, early in the morning, baby, at the barbecue for breakfast. This is the morning not quite a millionaire yet show where a lot of us broke ass people hang out and talk about how we don't have money yet and we plan on chasing bags all day. Yeah, right, man. This damn beard itches like crazy. That's why I don't wear it that much, man. This beard itch. And I know people who got real beards. They don't have this like netting on the inside scratching your face. So see, this thing scratches my face. I look like Kimbo Slice. That's what I feel like. I look like damn Kimbo Slice. I'm not Antoine Daniels. This is the Kimbo Slice morning show. This goddamn lumberjack beard. And then the hair keeps coming around my face and my mouth. This shit's irritating, man. I couldn't do it. This beard, like somebody said, it's a damn Yorkie. They said that beard like a Yorkie, bro. Man, I can't do this. This thing is crazy. So yeah, we won't be doing the morning show with this beard on. We won't do that. I'm not gonna do y'all like that. What's up, Mr. Dietrich? What's up, King Jordan? Man, I just wanted to start the show kind of funny. That's all. I know people riding around like, hey, bro, Anton, he had the barbecue. I can't believe it. Nah, this is Kimbo Slice. KimboSlice.com. She, man. Let me get this thing off real quick. Hold up, boys. I'll be right back. Give me a minute, man. Give me a minute. Let me get this thing off. Hold up, boys. All right, now I'm back. See, it's that quick. I just went and shaved it real quick. I had to shave that, get that off real quick, man. I appreciate y'all. What's up, Anitra? What's up, Miss Rebecca? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I know it's kind of early, but I got up, ran some clients. I didn't have time to do a video last night because I had a really early morning client. So instead of me doing a video last night and dropping it at 6, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get up and wish everybody a good morning personally. No video drop. It's just me. You get me live today. And I know you're like, well, we'd rather have a video, but I got something for you. I got, and I'm using the laptop that froze last time. Well, I'm using it this time. It works fine. Nothing's wrong with it. I don't know what happened. It just hung up, but I got the backup laptop ready to go in case the system drops. Nobody leave. Just kind of hang out where you are. I'll hook up the second laptop and we'll get right back online like we did last time. And if you go look at that last live stream where it happened, I already clipped it out. So if you look at it, you never even notice it happened. It's a nice surprise. I know it. Sometimes, because I stay up late, I'm a night owl. I'll sometimes start driving late at night. My clients, there are a lot of people get off work. They're flying in late. They're getting in. So I do a lot of night driving for my clients. But normally I can do a video at night. Like in between clients, if I pick up somebody at 8 o'clock from the airport and my next one is not till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll do a video in between and I'll, just schedule it for a 5 a.m. drop. But because I had no clients last night and I was tired, I was ripping and running all day. Long story with that. I ended up saying, I'm gonna just get on morning. I'm gonna do my client and I'm gonna get home and just get on live stream. So for everybody that's driving to work right now, you're riding on the L train, you're in the back of an Uber, you got your earbuds in. Good morning. You got me live today. You got me live. And guess what's for breakfast? Oh man, like I said, I do a lot of research. I'm a content creator that likes to go out and I look at other people's channels and everything. I research what the current climate is. And I heard yesterday somebody, I don't know how it happened, but all of a sudden, I guess I am now part of Black YouTube. Somebody told me that I'm part of Black YouTube. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a difference. I thought I was just YouTube. So somebody said, oh yeah, you're part of Black YouTube now. Took me 52 years to get to Black YouTube. I'm finally here. I guess I'm gonna have to put a banner up in the back. I am a member of Black YouTube now. I'm just YouTube, that's all. I get on here and we have a good time. You know what? I do content as far as cars and everything goes. I got a lot of different niches on my channel. So I'm just a part of YouTube. You want to say I'm Black YouTube? Knock yourself out. But don't hold yourself in the box. Expand. I am a black man. I'm just on YouTube. But today, oh man, word around the campfire. Well, word around the barbecue grill. Word around the grill is allegedly based on Tasha K and somebody on Tasha K's panel. I'm gonna play this panel for you in a second. Anton Daniels has a son he doesn't claim. Yes, you heard that right. He has an adult son that he doesn't claim, allegedly. That's what somebody on the panel says because they got information on him. They claim they got information on him years ago where he had a son either when he was with Rita, when he first got with Rita, or right before he got with Rita. And the son is an adult son now. And this is why Anton doesn't claim his son, because he's, born out of wedlock. The funny thing is, all Anton does is talk about wedlock. That's all he talks about. Kids out of wedlock, kids out of wedlock. Now, this is my take on it. He hammers on kids out of wedlock all the time, almost like he has a guilty conscience, because he don't want to claim a child that's his. So he says, I don't have any children out of wedlock, which means he's not claiming the son that he knows he's had. It's a way to say, I don't have a child out of wedlock. I don't claim you. That's one way to put it, allegedly. This is all allegedly, though. So that's one way to put it. I don't claim you, therefore I don't have any children out of wedlock. Number two, he probably told the woman at the time, allegedly, if this is all true, that he didn't think that you're levels above black YouTube, my man. You're a true definition of Iglorn. What's Iglorn? Say Iglorn. Yeah, the baby daddy. So let's say he told this lady a long time ago, allegedly, when she got pregnant, I'm too young, I'm broke, I don't have is it the intergalactic leader for real niggas? Iglon. You stupid. Iglor, that's funny shit. That's funny, man. That's funny. I love it, though. I love it. So if he told this woman a long time ago, I don't want to have a kid. I'm broke. I'm young. I ain't got my shit together. I don't want to have no kid. And she was like, nope, I'm going to have the baby anyways. He was like, well, you're going to have it on your own because we ain't married. I don't want to have no kids out of wedlock. I don't want to be bothered with that. If we going to get married, let's get married. Otherwise, I'm leaving. Because it's kind of funny how when him and Rita got married, if his daughter is 18, she just turned 18 in February. That's what somebody said. She turned 18 in February. So they've been married for 21 years. Now you got 9 months of a gestation period. So we'll just say, instead of 21 minus 18, we'll do 20 minus 18. We'll take a year off of the gestation period. So 2 years. So they were only married for 2 years before his daughter was born. Now, his son would have to be within that age range. If he cheated on his wife, then he would have to be either 19 or 20. That's as old as he could be, 19 or 20. Now, if his son is older than that, then that means he had his son before Rita. So before he married Rita. So his son would be 21 up to whatever age. So if his son is 21 plus, then he probably told this woman, either we get married or we don't have this kid. And the woman was probably like, I ain't marrying your ass. No, like Kamika said, you're toxic. I'm not marrying you. Hell no. Exactly. And so if he didn't, this is all allegedly. I'm going to play the clip for you from Tasha K. If he didn't choose to have the child because the woman wouldn't marry him, then he said, you know what? Then I'm not claiming it. I ain't got no kids. I'm waiting till I get married to have kids. I'm not having kids with nobody if I ain't married. Because he probably was talking shit about people with kids in high school and after high school, because he probably wasn't getting no play. And the people who were having kids that were in high school was getting play. So he was, oh, y'all having a bunch of kids and y'all ain't even married yet. Y'all having kids and y'all ain't married yet. He got some girl pregnant, not married. She probably wouldn't get, she wouldn't go to the clinic. So he was like, you know what? I'm just going to say that that's not my kid. I'm just not going to claim that kid. So to this day, allegedly, this man probably runs around. I ain't got no kids out of wedlock. And that's, you know how Anton talks in code. He talks in code a lot. So that's probably code to the woman. I still don't claim that kid, because he's probably still burnt in the brain about this woman running around with a kid that's got his DNA in it. So he's, you know what? I ain't got no kids out of wedlock. I don't claim him. Hell no. Because I told you already, if you had a kid, you're going to take care of him yourself. I stand by that. 21 plus years later, I stand by that. We didn't get married. That's not my kid. I told you if we got married. So you never know if that's what's eating him up, because he's always talking about wedlock. I ain't never heard somebody dig into kids. Like, I got a son out of wedlock. My first son, I was married to his mom. My second son, we were just dating. And then she got pregnant and was like, hey, we're going to have a kid. So it was going to happen. So we didn't back up. We didn't say, hey, let's go. No, we had the child. We were together for a while. She ended up moving back to New York, New Jersey, and all of that stuff. Now she's in Florida. So we didn't keep the relationship going. I was still in Vegas at the time. But not once did I say, oh, well, I don't have a kid then because we ain't married. I ain't have a kid. No, I love my son. He was born when we weren't married, but still, I love my son. But Anton, he digs on it so much. Lakeisha in the building. Hey, and I'm actually playing a clip. I think it's from from your video. It's a clip I'm gonna play. So I believe that he's feeling some type of way, some serious guilt, because he's always hammering on kids out of wedlock. His daughter is 18 years old. Why is he worried about people with kids out of wedlock? People with kids out of wedlock ain't got nothing to do with him. Nobody who has a child out of wedlock has anything to do with him. All of the kids that we've had that were out of wedlock, they all got great jobs. They got careers. They got kids. We're grandparents now. They doing great things in life. They buying houses and condos. What difference does it make? Our marriage, the fact that you and me are married, don't make a difference to what this kid turns out to be like. You could be married to somebody and have a fucked up kid. You cannot be married to somebody and have a fucked up kid. You could be married to somebody and have a great kid. You cannot be married and have a great kid. So in or out of wedlock in 2026 to me don't even matter. Make sure that's a great kid. That's all that really matters. But he is hammering on this out of wedlock, and I think it's a guilty conscience. 20 years later, this dude's daughter is like 18. Why are you worried about wedlock? But he hammers on that. Yeah, y'all having kids out of wedlock. That's not for us, though. Thank you, Mr. D. I appreciate the super chat. That's not for us. That's for the woman he allegedly had a kid with that he's still hammering on 20 years later. He talks in code all the time. He's telling that child, whoever that young man is listening, he's telling that young man, you ain't my son. I told your mom a long time ago, I ain't having no kids out of wedlock. I don't claim you. I think he's talking in code, allegedly, if this is what's going down. Now, I'm going to play the clip for you so you can hear it on Tasha K. And I got it from Keisha's channel, but let me go in here and play this clip for you real quick so you can hear it. Let me make sure my music is down a little bit so I can actually play the clip so you can hear it. Let me share it for you. Let me share screen for you. All right, let me go in here real quick. So there you go, right there. I got that off of Keisha last night, and I heard that. I was like, ooh, I gotta drop a video. This is like a huge allegation. This is a big allegation because I always go over the psychological aspects of it all. This is probably why he hammers so hard on kids out of wedlock. It's out of a guilty conscience. It's him talking to the woman he had a child with when he was younger, telling her, I still don't claim him because I wasn't married to you. I have no kids out of wedlock. Now what? I don't have a son. He don't have my, and he always talks about everything he's leaving his daughter. Oh, she got houses. She got money. She got bank accounts. She got car. He's always talking about what he's leaving her as if he's throwing a dig at the woman who he had allegedly had a kid with, saying, if you would have married me a long time ago, like I said. And even Rita said, Anton didn't propose to me. She said that Anton didn't propose to me. He brought me a bracelet. That's what she said in an interview. He didn't get on one knee and propose and put a ring. He says, no, he just went and bought me a bracelet and said, we getting married. So Anton ain't quite the romantic person. And to him, I believe, in his psychology mind, just my opinion about it, a marriage is a business deal to him. It's a way to move and hide assets, to hold assets, to put something in somebody's name that can't just walk off and leave them. So he's probably like, if I marry you, I could put a whole lot of stuff in your name and we husband and wife. You can't just leave me like some girlfriend because we're married. You can't just leave. So I put all this in your name, but I'm the one who's making all the money, spending all the money, doing what I want to do. I put it all in your name, but it's really all my assets. So if you leave, I can sue you because it's all in your name and you end up paying me alimony. It's like a business deal he sets up. He don't want it all in his name, because if it's all in his name and a woman leaves him, she sues him for alimony. So he reverses the transaction and says, nope, I'm going to put it all in your name. I'm going to put LLCs and all that in your name. So if you leave, I got you. Oh, yeah. So he bought Mika the bracelet, too. Yep. He bought Mika the bracelet. And Rita says that's what he does. He buys bracelets. He don't buy rings. He don't do the romantic thing. He brags about the lunches. And I got another clip that I got. Oh, I forgot about this one. I'm going to do the Anton. That's the Anton laugh, that maniacal shit. I got Anton, motherfucker. I got him. Let me go find this other clip for y'all. His look up maniacal laugh, because I know I'll be cracking up. I'm like, his laugh is maniacal. It's like he's got like an evil villain laugh, like he's really about to do something, but he ain't doing nothing. Let me find this for you real quick. And this is from, I'm gonna find something from House of Hypocrites. Ooh, yeah. Wait a minute. Ooh, this is good. Woo, this right here. I'm going to play something from the House of Hypocrites. Everybody was killing it yesterday. Y'all don't understand, man. And this is what I believe. And I told somebody this. If Anton was on, because somebody said in the comments, he was trying to do a show with Laura Ingraham. Y'all know Laura Ingraham from Fox. He was trying to do a show with Laura Ingraham, and immediately, just abruptly, the show got canceled. Like he was no longer on the show anymore. And I believe it was because they researched Anton. Look at us. It's just me, Lakeisha, Freezy, House of Hypocrites, Task to Go Debater, Jazz Noel, Tawanda. It's only a few of us out there. It's only a few of us who are actually researching Anton and telling you things. Imagine if he was on Laura Ingraham, because they must have found something in his background that says we can't do a show with you. This is too much. Because if we get you to be a public figure, 5,000 people will be researching you. Not just 5 little raggedy ass YouTubers with little baby channels. It's going to be 5,000 people out there. You're going to have 300 Lakeishas out there. You're going to have 50 barbecues out there. You have 150 House of Hypocrites, 300 Taz the Goats, 400 Freezies out there researching you every day. If we make you public, you can't deal with one of each one of those people without cracking. It's one of me, one of Lakeisha, and he's already cracking. He's crashing out. And it's just one of us. That's it. It's just one of each of us. And he's crashing out, doxing people, going nuts. Imagine had he been on Fox and became a huge public figure. Psh, man, it would be 5,000 of us. Everybody would be like, man, this dude is trash. Because we could just look through his content. They probably looked through his content from the Lapeef era. And it was like, ooh, we trying to do a show with this guy? This dude. We want to put him on. There's a nah. We got to. So the show that he was going to do with Laura Ingraham abruptly got just canceled. Like nobody wanted to use him. So apparently they saw something in his past that threw everything off. You think we're researching his old videos? I guarantee Laura Ingraham, they got deep auditors. They probably went through all of his shit and was like, Laura, you know what? It sounded like a good idea at first, but he's not truly a conservative Christian. That conservative Christian shit is a grift. This man is not a conservative Christian, Laura. We might want to pull a plug on that show. He is nothing like what we thought he was. Because that's what narcissists do. They lie to get their feet in the door. Some narcissists lie and they become politicians. They lie about going to Harvard and they never went to Harvard. They lie about serving in the military, never went to the military. They will lie to get their foot in certain doors. There's been liars who have lied and become mayors and principals and superintendents of entire school districts in Iowa. There was a superintendent up in Iowa who lied. And everybody's like, wait a minute, so this man never did none of this? They lie to get in. So I think Laura Ingraham was like, you know what? We might not want this Anton guy. We did research on him. We might not want him. So it's like, yeah, okay. So now let me show you exactly something from House of Hypocrites, because somebody was on my chat yesterday says he is a committed man to a marriage. He is committed to his marriage. Y'all lying to him. He is a committed man to his marriage. Let me show you what House of Hypocrites. House of Hypocrites, he's the investigator. I'm the auditor. I'm the auditor. The investigator is House of Hypocrites. That man, the facilitator is Lakeisha. The attack dog is Freezy. Freezy be on the attack. So we got all different personalities. I just audit old stuff. So now, let me show you what House of Hypocrites came up with. This is his investigation, what he came up with. Y'all gonna be like, man, and this is, and I stopped it right on the screen where it says accountability matters. And this is 100%, and I want to put this on the person who was in my comments yesterday. I'm putting this on you to sit up there and say he's in a committed marriage, 21 years committed. If your wife is committed to you, you tell me if your wife would do this. Let's play.
Matters. But what happens when the message and the reality doesn't fully align?
He tried to dirty Mac and tried to, you know what I'm saying? The nigga know I'm married, nigga know I got shit going on. Luckily for me, I do what the fuck I want to do and I don't worry about that shit because I got control over my situation. But what if my chick wasn't familiar with the fact that I got a chick out here with me?
Listen.
What is Aroma Labs? Where you parked at, right there?
I'm parked right there. You go and you test out fragrances and make your own perfumes and body lotions and stuff.
What do? You just be chilling for the most part?
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur and then I also work for Child and Family Services.
So you gonna let me buy you lunch then, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see me today? But I came today, but I can see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Where do you stay? You stay far?
East.
Where you moved from?
I moved from Houston. I'm from here, but I moved from Houston.
Did you move back?
March of last year. So I've been here about a year.
You got a boyfriend? Why you ain't got no boyfriend?
That's not the priority right now.
All right, so take my number down. So that means you coming to hang out with me tomorrow, right?
Sure.
You gonna be my best friend?
Yeah, I can be your best friend.
Text me and then we'll link up tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, bet. All right,
Nice
baby.
to meet you.
See you, baby.
That's your committed married man. That's your committed married man. Shout out to my man, House of Hypocrites, for uncovering that. The investigator. He's the best YouTube investigator I have met. This dude, and that video he put out yesterday, that shit is a documentary. That's a documentary. The video he dropped yesterday, I just played y'all a clip of it. It's a lot more. That is your committed man. So the person who was in my comments yesterday on my channel telling me, oh, he's been in a 21-year committed marriage. He ain't nothing like y'all. He above y'all. Okay, so some girl moving up there from Houston and you out there putting this out, yet you got all of these people on your channel thinking you got a 21-year committed marriage loyal to your wife, but this is how you move in the streets. This is how you move in the streets. And you are influencing people. You are an influencer. You are influencing people to say you could be married for 21 years. Tell your wife, play her role, stay in pocket. I'm in these streets. I'm picking up chicks. I'm taking random chicks to lunch. They gonna be my best friend. But yet your wife is your best friend in another life. Yes, I could talk to my best friend and tell my best friend if I want to bust down a chick. But you talking to randoms on the street, you gonna be my best friend? You gonna be my best friend? What kind of weak ass game is that? You gonna be my best friend? You gonna be my best friend? Come on. What is this, some Chris Brown? Who is that? Chris Brown and what's that one kid name? Jack Harlow. They did that track, Best Friends. You gonna be my best friend? You gonna be my best friend? Weak ass game. Grown ass married man. And this is how you move as an influencer. Influencing the young black men out there. And you acting like you a better black man, but this is how you move. But in my comments, oh, he a 21-year committed marriage, committed. Why are you taking? I want any man out there right now, any man, to say, I wouldn't mind if my wife did that. I wouldn't mind if my wife was walking around hugging up on some dude, saying, give me your phone number, asking the dude if he got a girlfriend, if they can go to lunch, if he can see her later today, but she might be busy, if they can hang out tomorrow. Let your wife be on video doing that, and you tell me how committed that sound. You tell me, how committed does that sound for a married person to be hugging on a complete stranger, talk about we gonna be best friend? We gonna be best friend. This is how idiotic, low IQ the Antonites are. They don't have, why do you think they follow him? Anybody with a level of intellect will not follow that shit. Anybody who's at least a little bit smart won't follow that shit because we see through it. He's crashing out because he's got people out here who see through it. That's why he ain't crashing out. This is his own content. This is his content, not my content, not Lakeisha's content. That's not even House of Hypocrites content. That's his content. He's crashing out watching his own life. How can you crash out watching? Stand on business. Say, oh yeah, I move like that. I'm in the streets picking up chicks. I move like that. Stand on business. Because the Antonites are standing on your bit. He could do what he want to do. If him and his wife say it's okay, then it's okay. 10th commandment. Don't covet another man's materials. Don't covet another man's wife. 10th commandments. If you were a true conservative Christian, your ass might have been on the Laura Ingraham show by now. If you were a true conservative Christian, your ass will be on Fox with a Fox contract right now. But yet I bet they looked into your background and was like, we don't like the way this dude is moving. We don't like the way this dude is moving. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because just think, it's only 5 of us researching you right now. 5. If 5,000 people started researching you, imagine the shit they would see in your content. And I'm not even saying research your private business. I'm saying look through your content. Look through your content and find all the shit and say, how can you stand on this? But yet you talking down on families. You talking down on people who have kids out of wedlock. But you allegedly have a son who's older than your daughter. You have a son who's older than your daughter, allegedly, according to Tasha K and her panel. And Tasha K is mad right now because he got on her panel and made her look like she didn't do her business. She didn't stand on 10. She didn't cross her T's and dot her I's. That's how he made Tasha K look. So now she's looking like a horrible investigator, a horrible interviewer. The best interview to this day that any of us have probably gonna see or ever gonna see is the Orlando Fox on Talk Perspective. That interview is how you get it done. If you have not seen the Talk Perspective, I reviewed a little bit of it on my channel. It was a long one. I reviewed maybe about 20, 30 minutes of it. And it still ended up being like an hour video for me. So he's got about an hour and a half interview on Talk Perspective, Orlando Fox. All of you people out there running podcasts and want to learn how to do interviews on podcasts, that should be chapter 1. Look at that interview. That's chapter 1. If you ain't walking in the game like Orlando Fox, don't even do it. Because you're going to be doing a whole bunch of cleanup work. Look at Tasha K doing cleanup work right now. Because she didn't do what Orlando Fox did. You ask the questions that should be asked. You don't throw no softballs to him because he's going to knock that shit out of the park. Throw a couple of fastballs. Throw a couple of fastballs. Hey, I heard you got a kid. I heard you and Mika blah, blah, blah. I heard this. Throw a couple of fastballs. Have your people go through and investigate everything. Have your people do it. See, why you hate this man so much? I get what you're doing. He's wrong, but as a grown man, you should be pushing this issue way too much. I'm pushing this shit so hard, I got your ragged ass on my live stream this morning. That's how hard I need to push it. I need to get 5 of you motherfuckers on my live stream this morning. Go out and get 5 friends that think just like you. Get on my live stream. Let's get this ass ends cracking. I need all you Antonites on my shit every single day. I need you Antonites to run my numbers. Get me 20,000 views. If he got 1 million subscribers, get me half of you dusty motherfuckers on my channel. Please come over. If I got to keep making videos, I'm going to keep making these bitches till 500,000 of y'all come over here. I need 500,000 of y'all to come over here. So welcome to the barbecue. If you don't like this, you're going to hate tomorrow. I got more shit coming. Think I'm lying. Oh, this is how I do over here. Man, I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate that, brother. The one thing I learned about this guy with game is that they don't need to constantly say they have game. Anton feels like he has to convince us every time a pretty girl shows up on his stream. Facts. That right there. Appreciate you, Aya. Appreciate that. And you're right, because he always is selling that. Oh, I got game. Hey, Rita. Tell him how much game I had. Tell him how I was in high school. Wasn't I arrogant? Rita, come over here. Tell him how much game I... Like, why are you asking your wife how much game you got? That's some weird shit. That's weird shit. Man, just let's go. Read him down. Man, I don't give a fuck about them Antonites. To me, Antonites equal AdSense. A equals A. Antonites equal as. Let these raggedy motherfuckers come on your channel because they pay you. You think we hating Anton? Guess what? You hating on me and you paying me to hate me. Bring your ass on over. Bring your ass on over. Because you pay me to hate me. I don't pay Anton to hate Anton. Anton pays me to hate him. You pay me to hate him. Come to my shit. We cook over here. You paying for this plate. Go get all your friends. Go get all of them. You paying for this plate. I want you to be like, oh man. And that's what kills me. If you don't like some shit on YouTube, why you clicking on it? You see the thumbnail, you see the channel, you see me, and you click on the shit anyways. Welcome to the barbecue. Keep paying me. Transfer that. Go and share my shit with 5 other Antonites. Let all you motherfucking haters come in here. Let all y'all. Because I get paid for y'all to be on my shit, to engage, to watch it, to hate on me. I get paid for you to hate on me. So bring your ass on. Motherfucker, the barbecue grill don't stop because you don't like ribs. If you don't eat pork, fuck it, we got beef. If you don't eat that, we got some potato salad over there. We got something for your ass over here. Come on down. Motherfucker, why are you making so much content about him? I ain't made enough. He's got 1 million subscribers. I need half of those. You give me 500,000 views on a video, I will stop cooking his ass. But that means you need to go to Anton's channel and you need to say, hey, y'all, 500,000 of us need to go to the barbecue. And he said if we can get a video up to 500,000, he'll stop making videos about Anton. Go and tell them. Motherfucker, that's my message to you. Go back and tell they ass. Go to Anton's channel and say, hey, I know how we can stop them, y'all. This is what we got to do. Let them know. Let them know. Yeah, and they over here hating on my shit. I ain't made enough videos. You need to stop making videos. I'm making 2 more just because you said that. Fuck that. Man, no, Anton ain't. You do. You and all you Antonites do. Fuck Anton. This is the highest month of AdSense I've ever had. And I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I love this fucking content. Everybody loves it. I need you, the hater, to go and tell your buddies to come and get this shit to go even higher. Let's do 2-3 months of this content. Let's get this shit to go up higher. We having fun breaking his ass down. He's been breaking down black people, black women, the black community for how long? And he's been eating off that shit for how long? I'm eating now. Now I'm eating what? What you gonna do? Nothing. Watch it. Now you gonna watch it. What else you gonna complain? You gonna click on it? What else you gonna? I'm eating now. What? It's like shit. I don't care. Man, you need to stop making that. I'm keep making it. Just because you hate it, I'm gonna keep making it. I might only drop 1 video a day. I might increase my shit and go to 2. How can I make you even more pissed? Because like I said, this is my highest month of AdSense. I'm eating good on this shit. The more y'all keep coming, the more I'm gonna keep cooking. Shit, you don't stop the grill. You don't stop the grill. Why I'm gonna end up closing the grill when everybody say, hey, keep serving them ribs up, bro. Keep saving them ribs up. Why would I shut the grill? These are the highest views I've been getting. I'm not shutting the grill. Shit, I'm turning the fire up. Motherfucker, I'm not stupid. I'm a businessman over here. Shit, I'm not stupid. Motherfucker, if you like to go watch Marvel Comics and they like, oh man, Iron Man was great. Make an Iron Man 2. Make an Iron Man 3. Make an Iron Man 4. Make an Iron Man 5. The numbers gonna keep going up. Make an Iron Man 6. Man, you making a lot of Iron Mans. Fucking make an Iron Man 7. Shit, if they come in to watch that shit, Iron Man 8. I'm gonna make as many Anton videos as I can make until one of those motherfuckers hit 500,000 views. If he got 1 million subs, I need half of those motherfuckers to come to the barbecue and say, damn, we hate you. Appreciate you coming through. That's all I needed, was all you haters to show up. That's all I needed. So now you know the truth, because I'm just playing the truth. That's all I'm doing is playing the truth. I'm just playing the truth. This is all Anton's content. Lakeisha is playing the truth. This is all Anton's content. House of Hypocrites, playing the truth. It's Anton. Freezy, playing the truth. All of this shit is all Anton's content, and they are pissed. They are pissed. So I'm like, hey, you need to go talk to your man Anton. Why don't you be a real man and go say, hey, Anton, listen, bro, man to man, stop putting content out talking about bitches and hoes and how you're doing this and that. Stop putting that content out, bro. It's making you look bad. Not only is it making you look bad, but a lot of people don't like it. So many people don't like it that when people make videos about it, they channels start fucking booming. He's been eating off us in the black community for a long time. He been eating off of black women for a long time. Guess what? His ass is on the pig roast now. We rotisserie in that motherfucker. We turned in his ass. I'm like, Anton rotisserie. We keep flipping that shit. Burn all sides. Burn that whole. I mean, I want to burn the pig to the bone. Keep flipping that shit. Turn the fire up even higher. Every channel I go to, and I see them cooking his ass, I'm like, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep exposed. Because like I said, the stuff that I'm finding on Lakeisha's channel, I didn't know that the day before. Stuff I'm finding on House of Hypocrites channel, I didn't know this day before. But guess what? It's content. Just like Anton say, it's only content, so let's make it content. If you don't like to watch this shit, you see the thumbnail, you see the title, you know you at the barbecue. You know what you getting. I don't clickbait. You know I'm finna cook his ass. So if you upset at the videos I make, blame yourself for clicking on the shit. You know where you at. Don't act like you don't know where you at. This is not a pro Anton fucking channel. It's not. This is a pro cooking channel. We cook motherfuckers around here. So if you come here, yeah, you're just feeding me. You giving me AdSense. So don't complain about what I'm doing. You keep coming. Apparently you like it. I'm going to keep cooking. Fuck it. You like it. Do some other content. Nope, because you might not watch it. Motherfucker. That's like everybody eating ribs and you say you should make some bologna sandwiches. But everybody like ribs. Why would you come along and tell me to make bologna sandwiches when you see everybody loving the ribs? You a hater. You want me to make bologna sandwiches so everybody leave the barbecue. No, I'm going to keep making ribs. Everybody wants ribs. I'm going to keep ribs on the grill. If everybody wanted bologna sandwiches, they be at a place that serves bologna sandwiches. They want these motherfucking ribs. So for everybody complaining about the videos, I ain't the one telling you to come here. I'm not. You here because you want to be here. You clicked on the shit. That's your phone in your hand. You're the adult. You pay the bill on that motherfucker. When you scrolling with your thumb like this, you stop, you see the barbecue, you click. Welcome to the barbecue. Motherfucker, you know where you at. You say Jazz in just 1 month of leaving this channel, focusing on her, she just got monetized. Kudos. Exactly. And I'm on Jazz's channel. I'm watching her interviews too. Hold up. I'm watching all her stuff. There we go. Let me run this real quick. Yeah, I'm on Jazz channel. I'm watching her stuff. So I'm glad Jazz left. Anybody who leaves that channel, leaves that cesspool of bullshit, and they say, I want to speak my truth. I don't want him to narrate my truth. I support you. I support anybody who's willing to stand on their own too. Go out there and do it. Go out there and do it. Say Anton will eventually lose his channel, and Destination Smokehouse will probably close in 2 months. In a month and a half, two good things gonna happen at the same. Exactly. Destination Smokehouse. Yeah, exactly. They try to play my man tendernism. It's like, oh, you done. You don't. Man, hey, Isaac, hey, welcome to the barbecue, brother. Welcome to the barbecue. I only tell the truth, man. These motherfuckers don't realize we live in real life. This is a real existence around us. They really think they can get on live streams or get in comments and say, hey, man, you need to stop making all this comment. Motherfucker, it's not me making it. It's you watching it. Shit. That's like you telling me to stop making hamburgers when you biting the motherfucker. You're like, man, you need to stop making all these hamburgers. Motherfucker, I can't stand these hamburgers. Man, stop making these damn things. Man, if you don't quit making them, how about you put the hamburger down and stop eating the motherfucker if you don't like it? How about that? Start there. Start with what you can control. If you start with what you can control, then you ain't got no problem with me. Because you won't even know that I'm making videos if you didn't come to the barbecue. You wouldn't even know. So if you don't like them, I mean, and the thing is, I got tons of other videos on my channel. So the haters can go to my other videos and watch those instead of watching the Anton ones they don't like. They can go see how you can build a supercharger. I got that. You can go see how to put tie rods on an F-150, how to fix a rear differential in a Dodge Ram. All that shit's on my channel. I do car work. You can learn how to weld. I got welding videos. I can show you how to weld shit. But instead, you come to the shit you don't want to watch and say, stop making this. Fucking slow as a motherfucker, low IQ. Why don't you stop making this? Because I can't help but watch this. You keep making it, so I keep watching it. Like, you idiot. These people are stupid as hell. Anything I don't like, I don't watch. I just don't. I control what's on my phone. So you'll never see me in somebody's chat going, hey, man, could you all stop making these videos? They're going to be like, bro, these videos pay me more than the rest of my videos. Why would I stop making them? It's like, I'm not stupid. Exactly, like Keisha, we make the videos based on what y'all watch. And our YouTube studio tells us what people are looking for. Because, like, Key Almighty, You have things in your algorithm. Jamie Lanier, you have things inside of your algorithm, and YouTube knows what you like to watch based on your search history, based on your viewing history. And they say you might like the barbecue. If you were out looking at basking weaving, how to cut grass, how to trim palm trees, they wouldn't send you to my channel because it's not something you're looking for. So if they say you might like this, they'll send you to me. If you come to me and I'm not making what you're looking for, you're going to be like, why in the hell did YouTube send me there? I don't even like this kind of shit. He's doing this. But if you say, oh, he's grilling Anton, oh, yeah, because that's what you're looking for. YouTube pairs up with me and they say, we're going to find people to watch your shit, Jeff. Keep cooking. I say, okay, YouTube. Don't, and they see the numbers going up and they love the numbers and they add more ads to it and everything's going up. And they say, Jeff, you keep cooking ribs and people looking for ribs going to come to your rib shop. But the day you start making bologna sandwiches, we going to stop sending people to you because you're making bologna sandwiches now. So for everybody saying you should make different content, I can't make bologna sandwiches right now because there's people out there looking for ribs and YouTube is finding everybody looking for ribs and they're coming here. When Lakeisha's channel pops up, the reason why it pops up because what you're looking for. If she stops making what you're looking for, you won't go to her channel. She is a content creator. She creates the content that people are looking for. Why would she have all of this content she created, then all of a sudden tomorrow she start making content on sand and wood? This is how you sand wood. You get sandpaper at 400 grit. You're going to show up and be like, what the hell? I'm not looking for nobody sanding wood. I'm looking for people cooking Anton. Let me go to another channel. So she gotta keep cooking. She can't just stop. YouTube said we put in all this effort, all this algorithm work, all this to find people to send to your channel based on what they looking for. And you started sanding wood? Like, Keisha, we can't trust you no more. So she can't change. She has to give exactly what the algorithm says. And we see it all in our studio. So for everybody out there hating on it, we're not what you looking for. You came to the barbecue looking for something different than what the barbecue was serving. You go to Lakeisha's channel, you go to House of Hypocrites, you go to Freezy. If we're not serving what you're looking for, keep scrolling. Because ain't none of us about to stop and just be like, okay, let's make something different because this random ass person just got in my chat and told me to make something different. I don't even know this person. It's like, let me just make something different. No. I know a lot of people, man, they come and they find me from everything, man. This was that Anton and fell off being getting cooked by these channels. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, Key Almighty, I'm all over the place, brother. I'll be over here cooking, man. I cook. But that's what that's what YouTube likes. It likes people who are consistent. The algorithm likes consistency. It doesn't like sporadic because when the algorithm predicts what somebody can or can't do, they go, we know Jeff's going to cook tomorrow. And we know he's making ribs tomorrow. These people are looking for ribs. Why don't we make sure we recommend his videos to them? Because if you look at his algorithm, all he's making is Anton content. All these people are liking Anton videos. They're clicking like on them. They're subscribing. They're doing this. Jeff might be something they want to see. Send them over to the barbecue. That's how YouTube works. It don't work by randoms coming in our comments going, y'all talking about him too much. Maybe you watching too much. It's like, it ain't us. Maybe you watching too much of something you don't like. Get off the channel. Shit. It's 9 billion people on earth. You're one person in my comment out of 9 billion potential people. And YouTube is like, Jeff, we're sending you everybody we got that's looking for ribs. We're sending you everybody. Keep cooking. I'm like, okay, cool. And that's how YouTube works. What's up? Hey, I'm just chilling, smell barbecue, want some ribs. And actually, I got some ribs I seasoned them last night. Probably about 10 o'clock last night. Threw them in the fridge. I'm probably barbecue like this afternoon before my client. But yeah, man, I wanted to get up this morning and definitely chat with everybody because I know everybody's riding to work and everything. And everybody's out here, grinding and out at, in warehouses driving the big ass forklifts, making $45 an hour and telling everybody else what to do. Sitting on a forklift like, hey, man, move that broom and shit out the way because I'm trying to get that pallet. Motherfucker, you make $45 an hour. You get down and get that broom. So you keep cooking. I need to go home play. I'm telling you, put some saran wrap on it, man. And that's what it is. These channels everybody who's cooking Anton right now need to be sponsored by like aluminum foil, saran wrap, meat places, because we cooking this shit out of Anton. Man, this shit is funny. And everybody who's mad about it, they're all mad about it. And yeah, Anton doesn't even feel for his own. And that's the thing. If this man really, truly, really has a child out there, if he has a child and he ain't claiming that child, it explains everything. It explains everything. It explains why he hates killed children out of wedlock, because he told some woman a long time ago, don't have that child out of wedlock. Either you marry me or I'm not even dealing with this child. That's your only choice. And the narcissists is like that. They're that damn extreme. Either you marry me or nope. House of Hippers got 7 kids by 7 different baby mamas. No, don't tell me, Remington. Don't tell me you fell for that. The 7 kids by 7. I need you. I'm not even gonna do this. You know what? Let me go find this House of Hypocrites video for you. Just because you are somebody who don't keep up, bro. If you're gonna keep passing misinformation, at least go to the guy's channel. Go to his channel and look at what he was actually doing when he made that video. So many people have said that he's got 7 kids by 7 baby mamas. Let me go find. Okay, here we go. Right here. Let me see something. This video right here. I'm gonna show y'all. This is what he's talking about, because I got number love, my man, House of Hypocrites, and like I said, when I see that rumor pop up, I'm quick to talk about it. This right here, his video said, I just got exposed for doing this.
Laid down and didn't use protection. They both agreed to this particular interaction.
Wait a minute. Let me go back here.
8 baby mama, shit, fuck around with me.
So for some years now,
Look.
some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you're trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids I do not want.
Listen.
Another point. They will always have a certain slight on a man if he not completely.
Now, the reason why that video is so important is because House of Hypocrites was actually playing a role. That whole video was just like the book that Lakeisha wrote. It was a spoof book. She wrote a book with no pages in it. If you see the book Lakeisha wrote, it was a book with no pages. When House of Hypocrites did that video, that was a spoof video that went viral. It was a spoof video that he says he was making a video saying, what if it was a type of dude that has 7 kids by 7 baby mamas? This is what he would say. So everybody took it as he had 7 kids with 7 baby mamas. When he says, no, I'm going to play a character. I'm going to play a character that says I got 7 kids by 7 baby mamas, and I'm going to see how this video does. Video went viral. The Shade Room picked that video up. That video went viral. He said, I had no idea was going to do that. He played it back. This is House of Hypocrites this is him right here. And this is him right here. The same person. As you can see, he likes to play roles. He dresses up like an inspector. He's got his inspector shit on. When he did this video, he played a character. So when I see people out there saying, well, he got 7 kids by 7 baby mamas, you saw the viral video. You never went to House of Hypocrites channel and played this video, because the actual video says, wait a minute, let me escape out of this. It says House of Hypocrites just got exposed for doing this. He's actually exposing himself for saying this video was a spoof video that went viral. I did this just to go viral, to explain how men with all of these kids really think. So that is my gift to you this morning. Before you sit out there, Remington, talking about he got 7 different kids by 7 different baby mamas, at least know. Go do your homework, do your research, go to House of Hypocrites channel, because even he has a video on the video talking about it. This is what we do. We do content, man. We do content. Some of us play roles. Some of us do pranks. Some of us do acts. I put a fake beard on and shit. I don't really have a beard for real, but the people that know me know I don't have a beard like that for real. But if somebody was just passing through and only saw a clip, they think I was a dude with a big ass beard. Oh, but look at barbecue. Motherfucker don't even take care of his beard. Beard all nappy and shit. This motherfucker, he on a video with a beard all nappy. They be like, dude, that's not even a real beard. What do you mean? That's not a real beard, bro. Yeah, I just saw his video. It's a big old, he don't even trim it or nothing, man. He's just like, no, bro, it's a fake beard. It's like, oh, a lot of us do that. We do things to create content. People want to see entertainment. They want to hear sides of views. They want to hear opinions. So when House of Hypocrites did that video and it went viral, it got the reaction he thought it would get. Well, better than he thought he would get. But more importantly, he got paid for that very, very well. He got paid for that video very well. So when you become a content creator, you start seeing the different public policies and opinions that are out. And you say, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to make a video talking about men who have different baby mamas, and a lot of them, and why, you know. And he was saying, I told this girl I ain't want that baby. And that's why I said, listen closely, because Anton allegedly is exactly the character that House of Hypocrites claims. Just think about it. House of Hypocrites was saying how men don't want to take care of their kids because they told the lady up front, I don't want to have this baby. Ain't that exactly what Tasha K and the people on Tasha K's panel saying Anton did? He walked away from his own son, an adult son, 20 something years ago, probably walked away from his son because he didn't want to be bothered. He didn't want to take care of that kid. That House of Hypocrites, that skit could be Anton's reality. That skit that went viral, this is why I said listen to it closely. That skit that House of Hypocrites did could actually be Anton's reality if it is true that Anton walked away from a kid that he didn't want because he told the lady, I don't want that kid. I don't want nothing to do with that kid. That skit could be the reality of the dude everybody's worshiping right now. That's the ironic part. Expose the fraud. I need to sign up the Patreon. Yeah, I wish I need to sign up Patreon. I know I don't have Patreon. I should. Man, I should. The anti-interview House of Hypocrites off that babies. Exactly. And that's the thing. That House of Hypocrites is a genius. I'm going to tell you. And like you said, Chicago Rilla, the last video he put out, I played a little bit of it this morning. That video is documentary-esque. It is at that level. He put a lot of time, a lot of effort into it. That video he dropped yesterday, I watched that whole video like, I need to take notes from this dude. Damn. That video was amazing. I was like, he's underpaid. House of Hypocrites is underpaid. He is severely underpaid. The dude, he got some skills when it comes to this computer, man. He thought it was real. That was a viral video. And that's the thing. People out here, we do what we can do in order to create content for people, to create thought and all of that. It's just what we do it. It's just what we do it. Thank you, Rosie. Appreciate it. Anton looks just like the Ewoks. The Remnant, bro, you busted. You had a Thailand rant where you have no point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So was it instead of confronting your brother about his flaws, y'all too old for that, creating content just to bash someone? Y'all too old for that nonsense. Wait a minute, creating content just to bash someone? Don't that sound like Anton? Creating content just to bash someone. How many black women has Anton bashed on his climb to success? How many black women with children, how many fathers out there has this man bashed on his climb to success? And you sitting here in 2026 saying y'all too old to be creating content just to bash someone. Fuck that. We bashing the basher. We are bashing the basher, the one who climbed to the top doing exactly what you don't like, the one you support, the one who climbed to the top is now getting what he gave. If you don't like getting a taste of your own medicine, maybe you shouldn't serve that medicine up. If you over there subscribing to the man who did exactly what you don't like, you the idiot. If you saying don't be bashing nobody, but yet you supporting the one who bashed everybody to get to where he is, you the idiot. Think about it. That shit don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Man. The editing was on point, man. The dude got talent, man. He is woo. This is not gonna lie. House of Hypocrites fooled me too. I know you'll see me chatting in the video, cracked. I'll say, dude, you got everybody. You got everybody. Yeah, we gonna bash the basher. We bashing the basher. Because that's how he got to where he is, calling men betas. You ain't nothing but a beta. Oh, you just a baby mama. Oh, your kid's gonna be serving up license plates. Your kid's gonna make my license plate. He is the ultimate basher. And he had to be careful because the shit can be returned. That energy can come back to you. And once that energy is coming back, you can't say anything. You cannot say a word about the energy that you gave coming back to you. What can you say in your defense? Stop talking about me, man. No, because you said, and even Rita agreed. Rita co-signed. She says, well, It got us here. Tasha K said, y'all sure y'all want to be doing that type of content? Are you sure y'all want to be doing that type of content? Tasha K even asked him that. The 3.5 million in the hole, Tasha K said, are you sure y'all want to be doing that type of content? And Rita was in the back. Well, it got us here, didn't it? That's what we do. We bash. We fuck people up. We do shitty content. It got us here. Maybe I need to make a t-shirt that just says it got us here. Because that's some Rita shit. And put it in quotes and on the bottom put Rita. It got us here. Every time y'all come on my channel talking shit to me, it got us here. That's some Rita shit. It got us here. So the people that do that and use that logic, and we roll with their logic, we go with that, but we use it against them. Now they upset because they thought they were going to create enough people around here to say, you know what we going to do? We going to make everybody think that we good. And there's another part of that House of Hypocrites. Another part, Lakeisha's video where Tasha K had Tawanda on there. And Tawanda was even saying, Anton tricks people. When he meets you, he tricks you. He tells you how he's going to make you so successful, how he got successful. Like I said, he bashed people to get successful. He's going to make you so successful. He's going to bring you along for the ride. He tells you all, he's a love bomber. So he loves bomb all of these people, love bombs them all, gets them to buy into his idea. And so after he buys into that idea, Remington said, hey, chat, chill, man. Chat. He's like, man, leave me alone, bro. He got me too. Leave me alone. Don't mess with me. Remington's like, I give up, man. He got me. Man. He says, yep, if Rita was smart, she would cash out right now and go to Cabo. Oh, yeah. And so this is the thing. If they're sitting there saying, this is how we made it to the top, and they gave that energy out, and that energy is now being returned to them. Tawanda even said, the way that they do this is they tell you, follow our energy, do what we do, stay in pocket, follow my lead. And you heard Anton say that, follow my lead. You follow my lead, I'm going to get you to where you need to be. Just follow my lead. Bash people with us. Roll with my logic. Do what I tell you to what to do. And once you do that, you will get the money like I got the money. And it never works. Nobody ever gets the money. It's how a narcissist will love bomb you to make you think he's really caring about you and really trying to help you. The whole time he's stacking his own pockets and he's getting personal information on you, because what did he do to Tawanda? He's dragging out text messages from 2020, 2021. Oh, look at her. She's saying we was going to be friends. Look, she said we was going to be friends. We was going to be best friends. She told me we was going to be best friends. But that's the same shit Anton was saying in the video that I just played from House of Hypocrites. We're going to be best friends. We're going to be best friends. That's what he was saying to that random ass girl from Houston. We're going to be best friends. Yeah, let me get your number. You ain't got no man? Oh, shit, we're going to be best friends. He says that. But when Tawanda said that to him, she's guilty of something. Oh, look. She said, gonna be best friends. So if a girl telling a married man, we gonna be best friends is bad, what is a married man telling another woman, we gonna be best friends? Is it equally just as bad? Because he's trying to make Tawanda look stupid. Look, she got a man. She wasn't even married at the time. She got a man. I'm married. And she telling me we gonna be best friends. Look. She saying we gonna be best friends. That's what he doing on the screen. She said that. But he got a whole video, married, walking around. We gonna be best friends, girl. You ain't got no man? Oh, shit. Here, take my number. We gonna be best friends. So if it's bad for Tawanda, then it should be bad for Anton. But I guarantee that Anton's gonna be like, well, he was doing it for content. He was doing it for content. Well, maybe Tawanda was doing it to get in closer so she can get put in higher up the level. She didn't get in to try to fuck with him or nothing like that. She was getting in to say, hey, you know, if I be cool with these people, if I be best friends with them, maybe they will help my content. Because he tricked everybody, including Mika, to think, if you rock with me, I'm going to help your content. Not a single person did. Jazz has gotten more subscribers and more views after the video came out of her saying, you know what, I'm going to keep it 100. When she said, I'm going to keep it 100, subscribe. Her subscriptions went up through the roof because she keeping it 100. She ain't playing that Anton bullshit game. The moment she says, you know what, I'm going to keep it. When she was on the panel, wasn't nobody subscribing her because he uses people to bring them. Hey, tell everybody you're going to be on the panel Friday. Go out and advertise. Put it on your social media because that pays him. When you run your own channel, sky's the limit. You could do whatever you want to do with your own channel. Sky's the limit. You can have sponsors. Each sponsor could be paying you $1,000 a month. Who knows, $2,000 a month. This is your channel. But when you're under Anton doing his thing, he keeps your subs low, he keeps your views low, and he keeps information in his phone so he can go, look, she texts me this, look. The moment he get mad at you, look, she texts me. That's why I tell people on videos, do not ever become friends with the narcissist. Don't do it. Because they are just waiting to use something against you. The moment they can't get your way, the moment they can't get their way with you, bam, got you. Now, one thing I will say about the Mika thing, the Mika situation, because everybody's talking about, her house and everything. So, oh, yeah, she's staying in a $200,000 house or whatever, this and that. That's cool. I mean, what you don't realize is that I live in a $200,000 house. The same houses in my neighborhood right now are going for $400,000 or $500,000 because the market flipped. So I think my house value is probably close to like under 4 by now. It's under 4 because the prices are going down. But at the highest, it was like 470. So if it was at 470 and now it's under 3, that means prices are going back down. But I only paid 2 for it. So if you look at the sales records, the dude before me paid 160 for it. I gave him 234. He paid 160. The people before him paid 90. So for Mika's house to be $200,000, who was the last purchaser? They didn't say when the sale date was. The sale date might have been 1979. The sale date might have been 1985. Everybody's talking about the price, but nobody's mentioning the sale date. Only a home buyer would know the sale date makes a difference. $200,000 right now is trash. If it says $200,000 is what the last sale date of that house was, and that was 20, 30 years ago or something like that, exactly 10 years ago. If she sold that same house right now, she might walk away $800,000, $800,000. So the house she might get $800,000 for because she hasn't sold it again. So if you don't know the date, just saying what somebody's house is right now means nothing. What was the actual sale date? What was the last sale date on record? Oh, 1985. Imagine a $200,000 house in 1985, what it would be worth right now. That should probably be $1.4 million. That's a $1.4 million house you sitting on right now. So I don't trip off of shit like that. When people's like, oh yeah, her house is only $200,000. No, that's the actual sale price that you see. You never told anybody the date. So it's very misleading, very misleading. So Tasha K paid $400K for hers 3-4 years ago. Now she wants $894. Exactly. Because values go up. But this is the problem. She wants more than twice of what her house is in a market that's declining right now. Like I said, my house at the height I bought $234. At the height, it was worth $470. Now I'm under 400. Now it's like 380 or something like that. So I'm looking at how house prices can fluctuate based on market and everything else like that. So if you tell somebody right now, I'm selling you my house for 490, for 890, people can just wait it out. And she's going to have to drop her price all the way down into the 7s. Because if she don't, she won't have a competitive price. And that's just how people are, man. People don't understand housing prices. And you can even look at different live streams and podcasts that are talking about the house prices right now and how people aren't able to even sell their houses at the prices they want. You could sell a house right now easily. Anybody can sell a house right now. But can you sell it at the price you want? That's the trick. I could sell my house right now for $20. Somebody will buy it. Anybody can sell a house. You can sell a house. But can you sell it at the price you want? That's the whole. And Tasha K, she's not going to get the price she wants. She could sell her house if he wanted to sell it. She's going to have to drop that shit down into the 7s or the 6s, though. That's the thing. A lot of people ain't even buying these houses right now because sellers are asking for too much in a declining market. I know it's a declining market because I look at my house value and it's like it went up. And I was like, hopefully it gets all the way back down to where it should be. Because if my house is valued at what I paid for it, that means my property taxes are lower. My property taxes be like $800 a year. That's it. $800 a year. I could do that. No problem. I can write one check for that. But if your house value keeps going up and it keeps going up and it keeps going up, property taxes keep going up with it. So you don't want your house value to go up, because if your house value goes up, your loan is down here. That means your property tax is going to be a little higher than what your loan is even worth. Excuse me. So I'm very keyed up on what houses are doing right now. You don't want your house value to go up. If you want to live in it, like I love my house. I want my grandkids to have this house. People don't buy houses no more and keep them. They don't do it. They buy to sell. And that's why housing prices fluctuate so much. They buy it, try to come up on it. It's like moving stocks or moving chips on a casino table. Buy it and say, ooh, I'm going to sell it because the price jumped. Now, the next person, if they want to make a profit, they got to sell it for more. Then the next person, if they want to make a profit, they got to sell it for more. And the next person, and it keeps going up. Everybody has to keep raising up the house price because everybody wants to make a profit. Nobody want to live in their house. Me, I got it at a good price in 2019. Therefore, I can keep it forever. I can pay it off, give it to my kids, give it to their kids. Never have to leave this place. Never. I could go live somewhere else and still have this house. Never sell it. We all grew up with grandparents and people who had houses in the neighborhood who they grew up in, because nobody would buy a house and sell a house. They would buy it, live in it. It would be 3-4 families. Like I would live there. My cousins would live there. Aunts and uncles would live there. Everybody lived in a grandparent's house at some point in time because we just needed somewhere to crash out for a minute. So we might stay there for a year. You might stay there for 2 years. You help out around the house. You give money to your aunt and uncle because you're living in their basement and shit. That's how it worked in the Midwest. And now we're at a point where people don't even want to do that no more. They just want to buy a house, hold on to it for 2 years, and then get rid of it. And what are you going to do with the money? Because if the house prices are too high, every piece of equity you got is going to go right into the next house. So you're not even getting any money. Oh, yeah. I used to live in Vegas, man. I lived in Vegas about 15 years, man. I left Vegas in 2012 when that first crash happened. And the guy who house I was renting, I was paying $1,600 a month. Well, $1,400. Because I was paying $1,200 for one house, $1,400 for the next house. So I was giving them $1,400 a month rent for a big ass house, 3-car garage, everything. $1,400. The market crashed. He was like, bro, if you don't want to pay me rent no more, you don't have to. He said, because I'm not paying the bank. I'm not paying the bank. I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah, I'm not. He says, because I can't afford it. He said, so if you want to stay there till they come and kick you out, you can stay there till they come and kick you out. So I was like, all right, that's cool. So I didn't send them rent. I just started looking for other rentals. A Canadian couple came, bought a house in North Las Vegas off of Cheyenne and Rainbow up in that area. And their rent, 3-bedroom, big ass house, $800 a month. So I was paying him $1,400. He said I didn't have to pay him no more. So now I had a deposit plus rent saved up because I stayed a whole month without paying rent. And I wasn't waiting till the bank came and kicked me out with my son and everything. So I gave these people $800 plus $800, gave them $1,600 to move in their shit. So they was like, yeah, we just bought this house. We rented for $800. I was like, that's damn near half of what I'm giving him. That's how fast the market crashed in Vegas. And when I was living in Vegas, let's say it was 20 houses on the street. It may have been 6 houses occupied. Out of the 20 houses, 6 were occupied. All the rest had for sale signs in it. So it was like we was living in a ghost town in North Las Vegas. We come down the street at nighttime, turn the corner. You might see 1 or 2 cars in driveways. The rest houses are just black. Grass overgrown all the way down the damn street. So it was kind of sketch living there, man, because I'm like, ain't nobody in the neighborhood to even watch us. It's like you got 20 houses with 6 people living here. I was like, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. It's like, man, I'm out of here, shit. And so I ended up retiring from corporate America and moving back to St. Louis for a little bit, got everything together, got back up under my banner because I couldn't work in Vegas no more. We was all taking pay cuts just to keep, either you take a job, you take a pay cut, or you lose your job. We just kept taking pay cuts. So eventually I went back to St. Louis, liked it there for a little bit, couldn't deal with the renter time, so I ended up moving out here. Oh, it's much worse now? Yeah, especially, and I was casino, bro. I was a casino accountant. So my job was tourism. It was casino. So when the casinos did bad, tourism did bad, we had to lay people off and we had to take pay. So you lay off people, plus you get pay cuts on top of the layoffs. So we're doing twice the amount of work for less to pay just to keep our job. It was bad, man. When I tell people I was working 70 hours a week, I wasn't joking. I was salary working 70 hours a week. What up, Miss Gail? And I was like, yeah, I can't do this, man. I gotta go. So I ended up leaving Vegas, man, because it was killing me, man. 2008 to 2012 was killing me. I had to get up out of there, man. What's up, Miss Sharika from St. Louis? What's good? Hey, this is Kirkwood right here. Kirkwood in the house. Meacham Park. That's what I'm talking about. The same thing they try to do for you is lyrics they sing in a favorite rap song. Yeah. See, never buy overpriced house. If you do that, you might as well say you fortify your equity for years. You can refinance for a better interest rate, but you can't refinance the base price. True shit. True shit. That's real. You cannot refinance the base price. Interest rate is all you can work with. So wait till it bottoms out. It's like stock. Wait till it bottoms out. Buy a house and keep it. And I was smart. What I did is I ended up buying an old college rental. I bought a fixer-upper. It was a real big house that this guy was renting to college kids, and they just ransacked the house, basically. I had to pull all the carpets from every room, all the carpets up. Then I had to clean all the stone. And I had my apartment at the time. So I was in my apartment, living in my apartment, driving to my house, doing work on my house every day. Because after I bought it. So I scrubbed all the floors with bleach and everything else, cleaned it all up. Laid underlayment. I laid hardwood floors in every room by myself. I was doing this shit. My son was helping. Ended up fixing the swimming pool. The pool was all jacked up. Had to fix the swimming pool. Fix that. Had to go get new pump because I'm a mechanic, so I could fix anything. So I fixed all of that. Drug all the bushes out. It was a serious fixer-upper. But I tell people, if you're willing to put in sweat equity, do not care about how a house looks. Get on YouTube. Learn how to fix drywall. Learn how to paint. Learn how to do shit. Go save yourself tens of thousands of dollars off the price and go, I'm going to have to not be lazy. I'm going to really have to put in work to make this house livable. I mean, I painted the entire interior, the entire exterior, all the walls. I laid all the fake grass, all front and backyard. It was just, it's a lot. It's a lot. But you got to be willing to do that. If you want to buy a piece of property, don't look for nothing nice. And I'll tell you, there was a story yesterday. These are, all right, L Breezy, thank you for coming through. It was a story yesterday in the news about houses up in Utah. Brand new houses. Brand new. The ceilings are cracked. They're coming off the foundation. They're raising up on one side. The walls are bowing. These are brand new houses. My house was built in 78, so it stood the test of time. These are brand new houses in Utah. People can't even live in them. So they got a mortgage they're paying in a house they can't even live in while they're suing the home builders, while they're paying another mortgage. So they're paying double mortgages, waiting on lawsuits to go through. Whole neighborhood got to leave because they didn't do soil testing, and they put it all on soil that wasn't compacted down. So all the houses and foundations are cracking and breaking. So don't think because you got a new house, you like, oh, I'm good. I bought a brand new house. These people did too, and they all suing the home builder because they can't even live in their houses now. Whole house. I mean, there's gaps you can put your hand in the wall because the wall is separating from the boards and shit. And so if you got to go buy you a fixer-upper, you see a nice house out there, they talking about, you know what, 130 grand, but you got to put a little work into it. Keep your apartment, buy the house, start putting work into it, do all the paint, do everything you want to do. And then when it gets to a certain point, move into it. And as you're living there, fix it as you're living. That could be your home project. Every day you come home, do a little bit. So you know what? I'm gonna paint this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna fix this and fix that. That's how you do fixer-uppers. You don't need a beautiful place. You can make it beautiful though. And that's what I chose to do. I'm like, you know what? It's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm living here for the next 30 years. Shit, I got time. I ain't trying to sell it. I'm living here for the next 30 years. I ain't going nowhere. But yeah, that's how I move. But yeah, man, I'm so glad. Hopefully you guys are getting to work on time. Ain't nobody running late. Because you know what happens, man. In this economy, you run late, they're going to fire you. It's 7:15 in the morning here in the capital city. Right now in Phoenix, Arizona, it's been over. Right now, it's saying it's 96 degrees. That cannot be right. Are you serious? Okay, it just dropped. Okay, 67. But we got an excessive heat warning today. Today, it might be over 100 degrees. Actually, yesterday, it was around about close to about 100. What is excessive heat going to be? Okay, it's going to be 101 today. 101 degrees today is the hottest it's going to be. And then that's at noon. And then tomorrow it will be up to 101 again. 2 days in a row, 101 degrees. And this is in March. This is in March right now. 101 degrees. And it came quick because I drained my pool in October after the floods. Everybody saw the floods we had in Phoenix. So the pool's all flooded. So once they all flooded, we couldn't do nothing. You can't run the pump to get all that dirt and soot and just flood waters out. So I just drained the whole pool. I was going to refill it this coming up summer. It's already summer. So now I got to contact the city of Phoenix so I can do my refill my pool up, because if I refill it without contacting them, they're going to charge me a really high rate for all the water I need. I need like almost 20,000 gallons. So they're going to charge me a really high rate. So I got to contact them, send them some paperwork. They're going to adjust my things and everything, and I'll refill it. That's another thing about owning a house. If you're a lazy person and you don't like to work, do not get a house. Do not. It's a lot of work. It's like having a kid. If you don't want to have another kid, don't buy a house. It's like, go get a condo with a condo association, get an apartment, have a landlord, because the little bit of money you're paying more than what I may pay for mortgage is going to save you a lot of time, effort, heartache, bullshit. The little bit more you pay, like somebody say, man, I pay $1,600 in rent. And I say, well, I pay $1,600 for a mortgage, but I pay $1,600 for a mortgage and I got to do all the fucking work around here. They pay $1,600 and they got to do no work. It's like, so the $1,600 to rent somewhere is worth it. Trust me. In the end, is where I spend a lot of time driving to Home Depots and driving places. So don't feel when people say, oh, you just renting, you're smart. Trust me. Rent is a lot smarter. And that's not me knocking all of us who bought a house. I'm just saying, know what you're getting involved with when you buy one. That's all I'm saying. It's like owning a car versus leasing a car. Know what you're getting involved with. When I buy cars, I'm a mechanic. So I fix all my own cars. I don't care about, shit breaking down. I'm going to fix it anyway. I got a whole garage full of tools. I'll fix it myself. With a house, you got to make sure you know what you're getting involved with. Know the age of the property, the age of the trees, whether it needs paint, whether it needs plumbing, because it's all coming out of your pocket. Otherwise, keep renting wherever you are. Just keep renting. Rent is like $3K. Damn, rent is great. Yeah, rent's been going up. It's been going up. And I think a lot of rents are going up because the landlords or the property owners are looking to make more profit because of the people who didn't pay rent at some point. So they're trying to recoup their money by charging the good people. The people who actually pay rent and do well are getting dinged for the people who didn't pay rent and just skirted and skated out. And I'm just like, that's crazy. It's like the people who pay rent should be treated with more respect because they are willing to pay. But they abuse people with good credit, and they abuse people who pay their rent on time by saying, well, since all of these people didn't, we're going to come after you because we know you're going to pay it anyways. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Say rent is like $3K for basic stuff. Yeah. Especially if you want a garage, you're going to be paying like $2,000-$3,000 easily up there. I think one of the houses in my neighborhood, I think dude said he was paying like $2,400 to rent it. $2,400 to rent. I was like, damn. And I don't even think they had a pool, which is smart. Because if you're paying that much and you got to deal with a pool too, it's a nice. Just have a community pool. Just have a community one that don't even deal with it. Like, man. Yeah, houses give you equity in the long term, but if you don't sell it, then what's the point of equity? Think about it. What is the point of equity if you never sell your house? You could take out equity loans, and then you're just taking out a loan against something you already own already. So you still end up paying interest. So you end up paying for that house forever. That house gives you leverage. It gives you financial leverage. That's basically the benefit of having a house. You get financial leverage. When I go to car lots and I buy cars, I don't have to come up with money down because they say, okay, he owns a house. So if he screws up, we can just put a lien on his house. So I don't have to come up with any money down. I just walk in, sign, and drive. When I was renting, it was harder to do it like that. But buying is easy. They want you to buy a house. I get all, hey, buy another car. I'm like, I can't afford another car. Damn it. Please come buy one. But if you want that extra money, yeah, a house is gonna that equity. Unless you sell it, you end up not. And even right now, if I was to sell my house right now, if I wanted to keep the equity, it would pay off the loan in this house. But in order for me to get another house of equal utility, let's say, I would end up at square nothing. I would end up back at zero. Because you got to think also, when you own a house, just say I've been in this house for what? Let's say 7 years. I'm going to show you how much money because people think, oh, you only owe $200,000 on your loan. And if you sell it for $400,000, you just made $200,000. Not only the case. So if I pay $1,600 times 7 years, 84, let's say 84. So I've paid $134,000 out of pocket so far. I've spent $134,000 just to live here. That's just on the mortgage, not all the shit I had to fix. So $134,000 I've spent to live here. Now I owe $200,000 on it. So if I was to sell my house for $400,000 right now, $400,000, so it would be 400 minus the 200 I owe. So they would pay the loan off for 200. So I'd get $200,000 in my hand, but that's not $200,000 profit because I told you I already spent $134,000. So if I do minus $200,000 out of the $134,000, I'd only be making 65 grand. It's all I would make, 65,000. Now, if you take all the projects I've done around a property, let's say I spent 30 grand in properties. Let's say 30 grand. Really only made $35,000. That's basically what I made, 35 grand. The loan minus all the projects, minus me selling for 400, minus them covering the loan and everything. I really walk away with $35,000 is all I walk away with after selling a house for $400,000. That's all I walk away with. So then that 35, if they say, well, you need 10% down on your next house, that means I can only buy a house for $350,000. So I can buy a house for 350 grand with the money I got left. I can buy a house for 350 when I just sold a house for 400. So I'll be going down. And right now, a house for 350, you're not getting a whole lot. So it's almost like, you don't want to sell it. You don't want to sell it. And you shouldn't be looking to recoup value from the past. You shouldn't. But it's just like buying a car. Same thing of buying a car. Let's say you bought a car for 50 grand and you sold it for 7 grand. So really, you bought it for 50 grand, and let's say you paid $10,000 in interest on it. So 60 grand. And then you said, I sold it for $5,000. So it costs you $55,000 to sell that car. It costs you 55 grand. And that's not even counting all of the maintenance you did. So all of the maintenance, all the repairs you did. So you're sitting there going, I just lost 55,000 plus all repairs, and all I got back was 5 grand. And yet, so it's worse than like when you're dealing with a car, because it's a guaranteed loss when you sell a car, 100% guaranteed. There's a point when you selling your house is a guaranteed loss too, because if you keep paying to live here, just like you pay to live somewhere when you're renting somewhere. If you pay to live here and you pay to somewhere to rent, at some point, the amount of money you make with your house is going to pass the point of equilibrium. And now, no matter what you do, if you sell the house, you're selling it at a loss unless you sell it for way, way above market. So just like renting, you could walk away easier with renting than you can walk away with selling a house. Because imagine if I paid this whole mortgage off. And let's say I bought the house for $234. By the time I paid off the mortgage, it was like, let's say $600,000, $650. So I paid $650,000 total plus all projects to live here. But I turn around and sell the house for $300,000. It's a pretty expensive life. That means you're probably $400,000 in the hole when you think you made profit. All you're getting at the end is whatever amount you can use to put on your next house down. You're not really making any money. There's no profit. Money spent is money spent. It's an expense. It's what it is. Whether you're renting or whether you're buying, you need to spend something to have a roof over your head. The only difference is when you leave a house, they give you a check that'll cover the loan, but that don't mean you're making a profit on that house. You could sell a house at a loss. You can end up spending way more on that house, way more on that property than what you get after selling and paying all your loans. So you could walk away worse off dealing with a house than if you just would have rented somewhere. Way worse off. It happens, man. It happens. So if everybody said every transaction of home ownership ended up in profitability, that would be a crazy number. Everybody who sold a house is 100% profitable. That's a nuts number. I mean, some people do make profits when they sell their houses. If I bought a house, never lived in it, I kept it for 2 months, paid 2 months of mortgage at $1,500, $1,500. So I bought it, fixed it up, spent 3 grand total in mortgage, and then sold it because I just wanted to flip it. That's the easiest way to make money right there. But if I'm putting money on mortgage, like landlords lose money because they keep having to pay that mortgage over and over and over. The longer you pay the mortgage, the more it eats into your actual bank account. Because if you pay the mortgage once, it's $1,500. You pay the mortgage 10 times, that's $15,000. So $1,500 and $15,000 are not the same numbers. That's money gone. That money, that 15 grand is, you ain't getting that back. You're not getting it. Yeah, and it's like, and I look at the whole thing. At some point, you can hit that point of equilibrium where you might as well just stay. You don't want to leave and sell the house. You might as well, because even if you sell it right now, it's at a loss. It's at a loss. So you're not even making money. Just keep it. Hey, I like this. I got into ownership for legacy. As a black man, I want to make sure I have something other than debt and a questionable reputation to pass on to my kids. Debt and a questionable reputation. This is, man, my reputation is kind of questionable. That's real shit, though. That's real. And that's what it is, man, because sometimes you need to leave something, just even if it's just somewhere to have a roof over their head. That's all you care about. You don't want to always keep moving, talking about money. No. What about a place? Just somewhere for them to go. If they were to get in trouble, could there be somewhere for your family to go just until they can restructure everything? That's why it's so important to have a home in the family. A lot of people don't see having a home in the family. We used to be at our grandparents' house or our aunt's house. They had those houses for 50, 60 years. Now we'll own a house for 5, 6 years and sell it so we can go buy like a Porsche. Oh, I'm going to go buy this Porsche, man. That means I got to sell my house. I'm going to go live in a condo, but you leave nothing for your kids, though. But a Porsche looks really good on Instagram. So you're like, I'm going to put this Porsche on Instagram, and everybody going to click like. It's like, okay, cool, go buy it. Instead of just saying, you know what? I'm going to buy it. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, they don't want to pay tax on those houses. I'm telling you, it's expensive, man. I had a rental property for some years, and it allowed me to make profit on the home because you charge above mortgage and someone else is paying for the mortgage for you. That's one way to do it, Lincoln. I'm telling you right there. If you can have somebody else, a renter, cover that mortgage and you pay a little bit on top, that's not money coming out of your pocket. That's the only way you can really do it at a higher level than what a homeowner would do it at. I own my house. I will never make more money than you made on the house because your house is generating income for you, or I'm just spending money living here. It's like I'm just paying rent to the bank, basically. So the one way that you could really, really make money is to rent it out. Get somebody else to rent it. And a lot of people don't want to buy. A lot of people credit ain't ready to buy. Renting the property out is solid. And I know people say, what about damage? You got to vet your people, man. You got to vet people. You got to make sure you're not renting some people going to run your shit into the ground. Look at their rental history. Look at everything about them. If they got a criminal background, if they've done like all these schemes and scams and shit. And because there's one lady in California, she scams renters. She scams landlords. That's her whole thing, is to scam landlords. She moves into people's houses and she never pays rent and she just keeps them in court. And that's how she affords living in places like that. And eventually they pay her to leave the house and then she does it to somebody else. You got to vet against people like that. That's it. So yeah, no Section 8, because at some point the government going to stop that program anyway. I believe the government going to stop that Section 8 program because at some point we've got to start finding ways to make more income. And on this channel, I teach people how to make more income. This morning I got up, I made $120. Took me like, an hour and a half, made $120. I got another client coming up. I'll probably make $250 for the day, which is not a bad day. And it's only maybe 70 miles of driving, about $300. And I'm just done with my day. I don't have to do anything else. And I teach people, if I could do that every day, I can make $2,100 a week, $300 a day, 7 days, $2,100 a week. That's like $8,000 a month. That's like $96,000 a year. And all I got to do is just be like, hey, that's it. Yeah, I only made $120 a day. It was a quick ride to the airport. I went and picked my clients up, got them to the airport, $120. That's it. My next client coming down, I think I'm charging them like $200 round trip though, because they'll be coming in, and then when they fly in tomorrow, I'll take them back. But they always pay me up front, so it'll be like $300 I'll make for the day. But it's prepaid income, so it's unearned income. So I'll have unearned income today because I'll be paid ahead of time. But that's what I do. And you see a lot of drivers out there, they drive all these trips. They be, $10, $20, $15, $8. I can't drive like that. I do one shot. You got one shot trips, $120, $150, $200, $300. Call it good. If I do concerts, it's $500 round trip and I'm done for the day. I'm like, nope. And that's what it is. I know. He says, how much you made so far? I know people be like $120. That's it. Motherfucker, it don't cost me a lot to live. I paid, my mortgage is $1,600, so it costs me $60 a day to live in this house. $60. Everything else is relative. It might cost me $6 a day in like utilities. So $66. Then I got my cars and everything. I mean, it don't cost a lot to live. if it costs you way too much money to live, then you're living above your means. So if you living above your means and you can't make the revenue at a low level, you might need to cut some expenses out. Cut that expenses out, man. This is, you got your math in that head daily, weekly, monthly, annually. I'll be on it, man. I got that accounting brain. I'll be like, okay. And everybody be like, well, what if you work all 52 weeks? Like, nah, you're not going to work all 52 weeks. I guarantee. He said, I spend $120 daily. See me, I don't. My car stay parked, man. I got car covers on all my shit. People come to my house and look like it's abandoned. I got car covers on my cars. They don't move unless it's money. Like, cause I don't need to be out burning gas in the street. Motherfuckers can't drive. They end up smashing into your car. Now you got to go pay. You know, you got to go outside and you got to pay like a $1,500 deductible to get your car fixed. I don't move my cars, man. If ain't nobody paying me, I got work I could do at the house. I could do some projects. I got dogs. I can give one of the dogs a bath. I can cook, barbecue. I can get on YouTube. I do not leave my house. There's no reason for me to be in the streets. None. Zero reason for me to be in the streets. I got enough shit at this house to keep me busy. Only thing out in them streets is trouble. Trouble and expense. That's it. I don't want either one of them. Forget that. I could do that right here. I could do bad by myself right here. Man. This is, but how many honest landlords are out there, which goes back to barbecue, said their profit over loss isn't worth it. So I understand both sides. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm like that. Just the only time I leave house is to work, grocery, and the gym. Because like I said, man, it's too many problems out there. Too many problems. People out there protesting, doing crazy shit all the time. I'm like, bro, I'm just headed to the house. My dog's probably barking at the neighbors or something. I'm going to go keep them quiet so they don't bother the neighbors. Hey, Quincy, I need that shirt. Outside is expensive. That needs to be a brand right there. Outside is expensive. Come home with a whole, you need to start a YouTube channel called Outside is Expensive. That's it. And teach people how to keep their ass at home. Come up with board games, come up with home-based projects, home-based businesses, ways to do things to your house. Outside is expensive. And people be like, you know what? If you want to save money, go to this YouTube channel called Outside is Expensive. Keep your ass at home. Everybody gonna be like, Mom, I don't know what to do today. Tell you what, go look at Outside is Expensive. Go watch that YouTube channel. It'll give your ass something to do while you home all day. I don't know what to do. Trust me. That channel will teach you. Say what exactly, Jay? Morning live stream, man. Morning live stream. Because you're right. Going outside, I don't know, man. And I've done videos showing me getting nailed in my tires. I mean, I usually drive only 3 cars a week. And I've gotten nails in the Beamer, so I fix that online. 2 nails in the Expedition. Had to buy a 5th tire with the 5th rim. So now I got 5 rims and tires for the big truck. I fixed holes in 2 of them already. Outside is expensive. It's expensive. I can't, when I leave, something's going to happen. I already know already. I was taking a client the other day and I had to fix an issue with the truck. The hose popped off. Luckily, I was close to the home, so I shot home real quick. I didn't have to tow it. I just drove home, hurry up, fixed the hose real quick. We got on the road. Client was delivered perfectly. But it's like, leaving your house is expensive. Outside is expensive. I'm telling you that it's an idea. I'll tell you what you should do, Quincy. Get you a sheet of paper, write down all the ideas of what you can do at home, do everything, and say, you know what, I'm going to create a website, and I'm going to come up with a million different ways to stay home and to enjoy your life without leaving. And the channel's going to be called Outside is Expensive and sell that merch. Parents teach their kids how to stay home. Husbands and wives stay home. Everybody does stuff at home and you save all of this money because outside is expensive. Take a cruise with all the shit you save. Be like, you know what? We save so much money by not doing nothing. Yeah. Exactly. You're not lying. You're either spending the people. Hey, Captain, you can even go to the gas station now. When we go to the gas station, gas is so high. And I'm like, why do people beg at the gas station? We already don't want to pay for gas. We already don't. Hey, excuse me, sir. Do you happen to have like a spare change, $1 or $2? I'm like, man, I'm already dealing with this gas. I don't even want to be here. The gas station is not where I want to be. It's already expensive. You making it more expensive to be here. Jeez. I don't want to be here. I'm telling you, that's why I have a garden, a gym in my garage. Exactly. I'm getting there. I got a whole side of the house I just put weed killer on, and I killed all the weeds, and it's in the shaded part. So I'm thinking about planting something over there. I wanted to build a sidewalk because I got a big concrete mixer. I wanted to build a sidewalk all the way up and plant things on each side of the sidewalk. It's another project. It's another project. I'm like, here we go. Another project. Telling you, man, I love being home. They really enjoy your stream. Well-rounded, informative, motivation with a side of comedy. Getting to work now. There you go. There you go. Getting to work. That's what I'm talking about. Get up in the morning and say, hey, you know what? Today's going to be a productive day. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Jake, the excellence is the key. Salute my brother. I appreciate the super chat, brother, man. Good morning to you, my man. Good morning. Oh, yeah, the bums got cash apps nowadays, man. They got cash apps. They be like, hey, listen, man, if you ain't got no spare change on you, you can just hit me on a cash app. How the hell you get an iPhone, bro? Begging. How you get an iPhone? Like working? Man. What up, James? My man, James Reese, my brother. Better put barbed wire around that garden with the price of food now. Real shit. Oh, there's a lady in my neighborhood. She's got these huge stalks of corn growing in her yard. That shit looks so good. She's probably got like 2 rows, so it's probably about 30 corns out there just growing. That should look cool. It looked like you're in like mini Iowa. I love it. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are out there looking for ways to not go broke in this economy, stay your ass at home. Like Amanda says, I love being home. Stay home. That's the cheapest thing you can do right now because it ain't nothing outside, man. It ain't nothing outside. I mean, that's why I try to do my best to drop videos for everybody. And I chat with people in the comments, and I'm going to start doing more live streams like I used to. James, you know, I used to do a lot of live streams back in the day, a lot of live streams. But just life just hit, and I got super busy with new clients and all of that stuff. So I don't do as many. But I would really, really like, this is the thing. You know, Anton always talks about how Kevin Samuels left a void. I believe the Breakfast Club left a void. When the Breakfast Club decided to go to Netflix, how many of us used to wake up in the morning and actually listen to the Breakfast Club? We all used to. Even if I listened to the Breakfast Club for 10, 15 minutes, because that's all the time I had, like headed to a client or something like that, I'll just play the Breakfast Club just to see what they're talking about. That's it. Just play the Breakfast Club. It's nothing there now. So we're left right now to drive and listen to content that was left last night from last night's live streams, from some of the videos from yesterday. We don't have a true morning show because of the Breakfast Club leaving a community like that. And it's kind of like in a relationship and you wake up one day and all your girlfriend shit is gone out of your house. And you're like, wait a minute, did we break up? It's like, I woke up, her toothbrush is gone. Her slippers is gone. I go to the front door, her keys is off the rack. I'm like, wait a minute, did we break up? And that's kind of how it felt like with the Breakfast Club leaving YouTube. We all spent years, decades watching the Breakfast Club, going through the DJ Envy scandal with the houses and stuff like that. We spent ages watching the Breakfast Club. And there's a void now in the black space of morning shows. And I'm like, who's going to step up and take over that? Because a lot of the content that we got, especially black content, because even we got a lot of political content creators out there. I do politics on a whole nother podcast. A lot of us don't just know how to have general conversation no more. And we need that general conversation morning, on the way to work, riding the L train, riding the bus, getting to and from. That's kind of what we need to just get our brains warmed up every day. And I'm one of those people that believe that when I wake up, I need media. I need media when I wake up. So I'll wake up and I'll look for some podcasts out there and I'll play one, and I'm walking to the kitchen because the dogs are bothering me. I'm walking to the kitchen. I'm listening. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm getting all of my coffee made. I'm thinking about what I'm going to cook for. And the whole time is a podcast playing because my brain needs to get that motion going. Because you want to get that thought process going, get your brain. And they're like, okay, I don't have brain fog no more. I'm up, I'm awake. All right, cool. Let's get the day started. So for me to be up early this morning, even on a live stream this early, means that I had to get my brain ready as I was talking to my clients. They're going to North Carolina. They're looking at some property out there because they live in both places. So they're going to go look at some property out there. So for the hot months, they'll be living in the mountains. Cold months, they're coming back to Phoenix. So I sit there and I chop it up with a lot of people about business, life, everything. And I would like to at least be up in the morning to give a little something for breakfast. Barbecue for breakfast. Like, we should make a podcast called Barbecue for Breakfast. That's what it is. The Barbecue for Breakfast morning show. Because we got the Millionaire Morning Show already for a bunch of people who ain't millionaires. They should call it the Sack Grabbers Morning Show, because that's all he is grabbing his sack. The Sack Grabber Morning Show. Come and grab my sack for breakfast. That's all it is, because he ain't teaching nobody shit about money. Like, his Millionaire Morning Show is like doxing people. It's like, that's what you do with the Millionaire Morning Show? I dox people for breakfast. It's like, that's not a real morning show. It's like, this shit is garbage. What are we watching? It's like, man, you're watching the Anton Sack Grabbers early morning live stream. That's all this is. Fucking the breakfast show. So I don't know, man. I gotta figure something out. Because some nights I do drive pretty late and I'm scared that I won't be able to wake up in the morning and do live streams. So I've done 2 morning live streams so far this year. 2. So that's a good start. It feels kind of good. I love chatting with you guys. I smell jealousy. Man, I would not want to be Anton in a million years. Imagine waking up and having 20 fucking channels talking shit about you every day. I am not. That's energy I don't want. I'm happy just waking up having maybe 1 or 2 channels talking shit about me. Imagine waking up and having 20 different channels talking shit about you every single day. And people that agree. People agree with how we're grilling Anton. So what Anton is doing, what we're doing is not really keeping subs from going to Anton, but waking people up. And a lot of people are waking up. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the sub. And a lot of people are waking up and saying, why would I go to Anton's channel and support nonsense when I can come to the barbecue who talk shit about Anton, which is more in line with what I think? Cool, sub and a view. So he's going to lose subs and views based on people waking up, which is his own content. It ain't me. It's his content. If people wanted to see that, they'd be there. Just like you, Remington. If you wanted to be on Anton's channel right now, you'd be there. You like the barbecue. You like talking shit to me. But guess what? I'm getting paid for you to talk shit to me right now. So it don't bother me. You're not paying Anton right now, and Anton's not making money off of you. So you're helping me. When you say, oh yeah, I'm Team Anton, but you're at the barbecue, paying the barbecue right now. The commercials you say, and all the clicks, the length of time that you even stay on my channel all goes into a database. The length of time you're not on Anton's channel all goes into a database. At some point, they're going to realize the hot channel is not Anton's channel. He was hot for a minute. Everybody could be hot for a minute. Fresh and Fit was hot for a minute. When was the last time you watched Fresh and Fit? When was the last time you watched him? Last year? 2 years ago? When was the last time? So at some point, the levee's going to break. And there has to be new content creators coming in. So once new content creators coming in, guess what? We're now being fed to the algorithm by YouTube saying, this might be a guy you like. This might be a girl you like to listen to. This might be a podcast panel you like to listen to. So YouTube is always looking for the next thing out there. The trick is to be consistent at being the next thing. The trick is making sure when you get online, no matter what your people say, no matter what people say in the chat, Remington, you can come here every single day and say, I'm sick of hearing you talk about Anton every damn day. But guess what? The fact that you're here every day is all that matters. I don't care what you're sick of. The fact that you're here every day is the only thing that matters to me, is the only thing that matters to YouTube. The fact that you're here every day to hear me talk about them and you still say sick about it, and your time slot of how long you stay on this channel being sick while I'm talking about them, that's all YouTube cares about. Fuck your feelings. That's really what YouTube says. Fuck your feelings. You're here. You're here for a while. Good shit. Keep coming back. That's all YouTube cares about. And so once you learn that, oh, you got the shirts? Oh, Sherry, there you go. I totally forgot to send you the tracking number. My bad. Yeah, you got the 2 shirts? All right, bet. I'm sorry, I should have sent you the tracking number, but I'm glad you got them. Make sure you represent. Take pictures and send them to me, and I can put you on a thumbnail or something like that. Man, And that's what I tell folks. I don't care about the Antonites coming over here. I don't care about them being mad. YouTube logs that shit. That's all for YouTube. That ain't for me. YouTube is just telling me just keep making content, Jeff. When I open up YouTube and I see all of the non-Anton channels popping up, that means YouTube has me in that algorithm now. It's like going to a Chinese restaurant and you see Chinese rice, wontons, you see egg rolls, and then you see a bacon cheeseburger. Like, wait a fuck minute, a bacon cheeseburger at a Chinese restaurant? You're not going to see that because you didn't go there for bacon cheeseburgers. So when you open the screen and you see Lay Keisha Keisha, House of Hypocrites, you see No Captivity with Freezy, you see the GOAT Debater, then you see MicDrop Barbecue. That's because that's where you came to. That's the restaurant you came to. You're not going to see shrimp fried rice, wontons, egg rolls, bacon cheeseburger. It don't work like that. So I appreciate the fact that YouTube has me aligned in an algorithm. Even the people that hate us, even the people that don't like the content we do, they stop by our channels every day. I see it on Freezy's channel, House of Hypocrites, Lay Keisha. I see it on everybody's channel. Y'all need to stop talking about Anton. Do some different content. We can't because you're here right now. If you would just stop coming here, then YouTube would send us to what you want to see. If you were watching chocolate covered strawberry videos all day, they will say, Jeff, have you thought about doing videos about chocolate covered strawberries? Because everybody's looking at that right now. But instead, y'all keep coming to the Anton shit. So YouTube says, keep making it. Because even the people that hate you, even the people that thumbs down you are there. And not only do they thumbs down you, but they thumbs down you and they sit on your videos for 20 minutes. So the thumbs down is just engagement. It means you're active. Because a bot won't hit a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Bots don't do that. So when you hit thumbs up, thumbs down, that lets YouTube know they're with you, Jeff. Yeah, but they type into my comments, they hate me and they want me to do some other shit. Don't listen to them, Jeff. Keep doing what you do. You're keeping them at the barbecue. But they keep saying they don't like it. They keep saying they want other shit. Are they here? Yep. Keep fucking doing it then. That's how YouTube really works. And I tell people that it's not the size of the subs you got. It's the quality of content you got. YouTube will help you grow. It will. But you got to listen to YouTube. Don't listen to one or two subscribers in your comments. Don't listen to one or two people. When you see 90 people saying a certain thing, but you see 6 people saying opposite, YouTube sent all 96 people your channel. All 96 got it. You got 90 out of 96. Listen to the 90. Don't worry about the 6 going to always be the 6. Because when it's not that 6, it's going to be a new 6 coming. But that 90 is going to turn to 180 now. It went from 90 people to now 180 people in your comments. Your comments went from having 13 people in the comments to 26 people in the comments, 26 to 39. And it just keeps going. All of a sudden, you're up to 52 people in your comments. Like, holy shit, this just keeps going up more and more and more. Because YouTube knows what they're doing. They have algorithms. So everybody out there who hates the Anton content, like I said, it's not me. It's not me. No, you didn't strike a nerve. The fact is that some people that, and I'm going to explain to you again, Remington, this live stream is going on for 1 hour and 49 minutes. Maybe you've been here for 1 hour, 49 minutes, but somebody else just came in 5 minutes ago. So I'm doing this for them. You're not the focal point of my fucking live stream, bro. Don't think so. You're not the focal point of my live stream. You help me create more content. That's all you're doing. You're helping me create more content just by being stupid. I love it. So I got other people that just walked in 5 minutes ago that heard that, but they didn't hear me say it over an hour ago. So it's almost like I'm recycling my content in real time, but you don't even catch it yet. You're not that sharp. But I can have the same live stream going for 3 hours saying the exact same shit and getting paid for it. I could do it. I choose not to because that would be a disservice to the people that have been sitting here for 1 hour and 50 minutes. But I can do it a little bit. I can throw a little bit shit in there. Yeah, Remington likes attention. That's cool. The fact that he's sitting here, he's still on my live stream, means YouTube is going to keep referring him to my content. But not only that, I get paid for Remington sitting here. The longer he sits here, the better my content does. So I love it, man. I love it. See, now the low ball attacks. That's funny shit. I know if somebody wants to feel important. As you can see, they're on the barbecue channel. They're not over there on Anton's channel. They're not on any other channel. They are not on any other channel. Here they are with us. And that lets you know right there. That lets you know. So you're not special, you're not important, and you're not guy. That's funny shit. He says Remington's just a dude who read the headline and ran with it. Got called out, not trying to change the subject. I'm telling you, Isaac, man. But see, that's the thing, man. We enjoy being at the barbecue. We'll cook people, and I don't mind, man. Cook motherfuckers in the comments. Cook them. And if this is what they want to have attention. It's here. The attention is here for them. The Antonites come over here, and it's like, man, eating them up. He says, I'm on many channels. Hey, Sherry says, you make me laugh. I know it. Remington continues to embarrass himself thinking he make you look bad. You know, and that's funny because people like Remington don't realize it's because of them. When YouTube spreads my account out, they give it to a lot of people who don't even like me. They give it to everybody because you have to let people taste test things. Not only did YouTube ask Remington to taste test my channel, but he's sitting there eating with us. He's here with us the whole damn time. And guess what? YouTube is like, Jeff, we don't know what makes you make these haters hang out with you, man. But shit, we'll pay you for it. I'm like, all right. A lot of people block haters out. Now, there was a guy yesterday who I had to kick off the channel because he was just being completely disrespectful. He actually got on my channel, was talking shit to me. We were going back and forth for a minute. I didn't care. We was going back and forth. We was talking about, I'm literally laughing, laughing maniacally. I know it. And so the thing is that the guy was talking shit to me yesterday, and we were going back and forth in the comments. And the tail end of it, this dude, after talking shit about my channel, talking shit about me, talking shit about it, I mean, I didn't care because it's engagement and YouTube deals with that. At the tail end of it all, he tried to promote himself and advertise his shit on my channel. He says, well, this is what my channel do, and I'm this and I'm that, and I blah, 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 and this is how much I make. You know what I did? I went to the top of the comment and hit hide user from channel. It erased everything he typed all fucking day. So I got all that engagement. I got all that engagement all day from his ass. And then he tried to advertise. You talk shit about me, and then you try to advertise on my channel. I said, hide user from channel. Every comment he left on my whole fucking platform just disappeared instantly. That's the nuke bomb. I nuke people all the time. I'd be like, you can keep giving me content. Keep engaging. Let YouTube know. Let him know. And as soon as they said, hey, man, I'm all right, cool. You a jerk, Jeff. All right, cool. I'm a jerk. All right, Jeff, you're an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot too. Yeah, keep engaging. As a matter of fact, my channel is this and my channel is that and my channel is like, oh, I see what you're doing. You trying to advertise. Nuke. He wanted a little too much attention. Nuked him. So that's Anton. He's a fan. Hey, and I tell people, hey, you can hang out on my channel all you want. I don't care. Because I'm intelligent to the point where there's content being created on YouTube that I don't go to because I just don't want to see it. I am that smart of a person to say, why would I be sitting somewhere and not wanting to see it? Why would I do that? A lot of content creators don't even talk to you. They don't even give you love and speak to you. I give everybody love. The people who support the channel with super chats, I thank them tremendously because they're the ones who actually keep this channel afloat. Like I said, there's been people this morning, Jake, who else hit me up this morning? Splash 1706 hit me up this morning. Aya hit me up this morning. Mr. DJ Music hit me up this morning. So the people who are doing that, helping to keep the channel go, I appreciate that. What is it? Remington is Anton's son. He's Kevin Samuel's grandson. They named him Remington. I know it, motherfucker. Your name is Remington. I ain't never heard of a black dude named Remington. My name is Remington. My dad his name's Steely Daniels. Remington. I got a little sister named Glock 9mm. Who gives their kid a gun name? My name is Remington. I'm 9mm. My name's 357, bro. I'm Smith & Wesson. No. So I used to watch Anton. I stopped watching a few years ago. And that's the thing, man. A lot of people, this is Remington Daniels. That's his name, Remington Daniels. The name you know. This motherfucker, he's probably like the brand of a man purse. Make sure you get your Remington Daniels man purse today. Put your phone in it and all of your chapstick, You can put your shades in it too. The Remington Daniels man purse. Wear it as a fanny pack. I'm gonna walk in the club with a Remington Daniels fanny pack on. I'm here to dance. I was like, bro, walked in with a fanny pack on. I'm here to dance. You got some disco music? Motherfucker, this is 2026. We don't play disco music. That word is played out. Nobody plays disco. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm here to dance. I got my Remington Daniels fanny pack on. Fucking put your chapstick in here. This motherfucker on the dance floor. Yeah, get ready. It's my song. Motherfucker. Like, bro, lips shining like a motherfucker. The spotlight's hitting them and shit. I just put my lipstick on back in my Remington Daniels fanny pack. The fucking Remington Daniels fanny pack. That's funny shit, Bridget. You got it. You got it. So don't forget your lashes. Exactly. Don't forget your lashes. I said, man, you cut the fuck up. And dressed like Richard Sherman, all hell. Well, we got some tight ass pants on, some long ass shoes and shit with a fanny pack. This is the Remington Daniels special. Hey, play some Diana Ross. Motherfucker, we ain't even got that MP3 no more. We ain't played Diana Ross in years. Can you play some Diana Ross? He said, come back, Anton. I mean, Remington, we just playing. Remington Daniels, the fanny pack you trust. We can hold oversized items and everything. What do you need to put? I got pencils. You need a pencil? I got a pencil with a cap eraser on it in my fanny pack. He says, y'all won't be this brave in person. Look at Remington, he's mad. Did we hit a nerve, Remington? Did we hit a nerve? Is that what it is, Remington? Did we hit a nerve? Ain't that the shit you said to me a minute ago? Did we hit a nerve? You mad about your fucking custom fanny pack? I'm gonna give me a Remington Daniels fanny pack. I'm gonna fucking sell them at a merch store. Make sure you hit the barbecue today and get your Remington Daniels fanny pack. I'm gonna send it with a free fucking tube of chapstick. You get a free tube of chapstick with every purchase. He said, not at all. You guys are hilarious. Hey, you can blame Bridget for that shit. Bridget came up with your name, Bridget. The Remington Daniels fanny pack. We gonna get a merch store for that shit. Anton Daniels. Oh, Jazz. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jazz Noel. You got to go to Keisha. I actually played her video earlier. Oh, for the people that didn't see the video, I'm going to go play it real quick because Jazz Noel is here. Let me show you something, Jazz. You gonna like this. It was on the Tasha K actually interview. Where's my history at? It was on the Tasha K. Here we go right here. I'm going to play it for you, Jazz, just because you're in the building. And it's at 12:26. Wait a minute. Let me go back here. Wait a minute. Jazz, wait till you hear this. Because Jazz is in the building. We got to stop real quick. We're going to get back to you, Remington.
You, bro.
Jazz is here. Yeah.
Well,
hold up.
Most of 90% of the kids that come out of households, come out of fucked up, come out of heterosexual.
Hey, get ready, Jazz. Get ready, Jazz. Get ready.
You know, and then somebody did say that, you know, he always say he don't have children out of wedlock. Someone said he has a son with that he disowned with the girl. Like he just disowned the son. He's not connected to the son. But the son is like a grown man like now. He had a son when he was younger. So a lot of people don't
let me have that son because I'll put him on the show.
Yeah, they said somebody digged up something. So we got to find out who this son is. But they say he do have a son out of wedlock.
Ooh.
Hello, are y'all here? Did y'all just hear that shit?
You know what? Hey, Lakeisha, you know I'm gonna clip that hello, are y'all here? I'm clipping that shit. I'm clipping that hello, are y'all here? Welcome to the barbecue. I'm clipping that part. I love it, man. I love that. Yeah, Remington's in the building. Remington Daniels. Yeah. Man, I said her son. It's Remington. It's Remington Daniels. Oh yeah, Jazz. Hey, that clip right there, I got that off of Lay Keisha's channel. And if you look at her video where it says Anton Daniels has a son, is at the 12-minute and 26-second mark. So go to 12:26, clip that. People need to know exactly what happened on Tasha K. So when you get to Tasha K, you will pull up the Tasha K panel, and that woman on there, she's speaking about it. So I say allegedly. And I just gave my take on why I think Anton Daniels is always talking shit about people who have kids out of wedlock. I believe it's because he's actually feeling bad, feeling guilty, maybe sending that, you know how he talks in code all the time. He's talking code to the son who allegedly is not his, and maybe to the mom, because a long time ago, it was probably like, hey, I told you I ain't want to have no kid. Unless we married, we ain't having no kid. I ain't taking care of him. And what happened? He walked away from the situation, and now all he does is talk shit about kids out of wedlock. I don't know. We need to look into that. And Tasha K is saying that if anybody finds his son, definitely she would interview, or his alleged son, find his alleged son, she'd do an interview with him. This is, I'm telling you, every day, Jazz, every day. So you got to clip that. You got to clip that, and you got to run that. You need to run that. She is cracking up. Jazz says, wait, Remington, Anton, your daddy? Bridget, look what you done started. Bridget, you done started that shit. Bridget called him Remington Daniels. We fucking died because he been fucking riding Anton's ass all day. He's like riding his nuts. Like, y'all need to leave Anton alone. Bridget started calling his ass Remington Daniels. So now we making some Remington Daniels custom fanny packs. That's gonna be our merch. We gonna put chapstick in it. That's it. We gonna fill that motherfucker up with number chapstick. It's gonna be like 80 tubes of chapstick in it, just walking around melted. Motherfucker gonna have shit dripping all down his pants leg. Dude, what's dripping all over you? I got a fanny pack full of chapstick. Motherfucker, it's 120 degrees out here. This shit's melting everywhere. Man, we gonna have his ass walking around. Hey, Remington gonna be a whole character, man. He gonna be a whole character. Uh-oh. I'm gonna say Anton left for cigarettes and never came. This motherfucker left for cigarettes and never came back. He went out for cigarettes and went and bought chapstick instead. I'm out of here. Man, that's funny. He's a guy, he think he know everything, has an answer for every question. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. This is no, Jazz, but you could be my mommy. We do live in the same Remington Daniels. That's funny shit, Bridget. You got him. That was good. That's good. We would have to do. I might have to make a Remington Daniels t-shirt just to wear that shit. Remington Daniels. Remington Daniels sent me. They gonna be like, dude, who the hell is Remington Daniels? Is he related to Anton? That's what Bridget said. That's his son. Like, who the fuck is Bridget? We're gonna have so many just twisted ass stories around here. Motherfuckers ain't gonna know who started what. Hey, bro, Anton got a son named Remington. What? Yeah, Bridget said, who's Bridget? I don't know. I think it's his cousin. We're going to have all kind of shit, man. They going to be like, man, y'all got me hot this morning, man. I'm dying laughing. I'm dying. What up? What up? Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Peace, chat. I'm telling you, Remington, hey, at least you a good sport. You don't like us, but you let us cook you and you don't give a shit. You're welcome to the barbecue. You're always welcome at the barbecue room. Whenever we want to have a good laugh, everybody just fucking crash on Remington Daniels. Remington Daniels fanny pack. Man, I'm telling you, make that shit full of chapsticks. Like, bro, why do you carry so much chapstick? Because I'm Remington Daniels and I got big lips, bro. I need extra chapstick. When I be at the live stream, I talk to my lips get chapped. Fucking Remington Daniels. Man, say the only way we can prove Remington isn't Daniels if he comes on and shows his face. Show your face. Like Clayton Bigsby, the white supremacist. Show your face, Remington. Yeah, show your face. Motherfucker, everybody head explode. He looked just like Anton. We'd be like, damn. Man, y'all got me dying over here. That shit is so funny. That's funny right there. He says, I'm neutral. You can't be neutral, bro. the barbecue, either you getting cooked or you eating. There's no in between. You can't watch people eat. This ain't mukbang. Either you cooking or you eating. That's it. There's no neutral. This is not a mukbang channel, Remington. Sorry. Remington Daniels with the chapstick and the big lips. Like, man, we're going to have Remington Daniels spray paint size cans of lipstick, of chapstick. Motherfucker, like, dude, that's a big ass can of spray paint. It's like, it's going to just say semi-gloss on that shit. Like, what's that? That's my chapstick. Man. Oh, he says, please do not show your face. I'm eating. I mean, I said, don't do it. Don't ruin my breakfast. Don't ruin my lunch. Man. Man, no, not this time, Remy. Not this time. Oh, yeah, man. Anton, he be on some other shit. But I definitely, like I said, if he really does have a son, if Anton really does have a son, and he's been dodging it, and Tasha K, or whoever that lady was that was on Tasha K, and that's why I'm telling Tasha K to be careful. You better be saying allegedly, because you're already $3.5 million in the hole. So you might want to say he allegedly has a son who allegedly, I had somebody on the panel who allegedly said he has one. That's a grown man. And I'm thinking, if that is true, then it makes complete sense why Anton is always against children out of wedlock. Because I bet that lady either A, didn't want to marry his ass, so he hurry up and married Rita and had a kid within the next 2 years, just so he can say, well, I got a kid in wedlock, or whatever. I don't know what his deal is. But he's like, man, it's something sinister going on with that whole situation. This is Tawana the homie, but she been repeating the rumor that's been debunked. Was that Tawana that was saying it? I don't know who was saying that. Because the chat was so damn small, I couldn't even see the name of it. I just know it was some lady speaking. And I was like, man. And people was just talking up like their names don't. And that's what Zoom needs to do. Whoever is speaking, like a yellow box needs to appear around them. Because I be looking like whose mouth is moving. Like who the fuck is like talking? I can't even tell on Zoom who's talking. So, man. Well, Tasha has a panel, but I think her panel is on her website. And you got to pay to get to it. I don't know if you got to pay to get to it or not. I don't know that. But I know she has it on her website. I do know that. Man, why is this thing? Hold up. There we go. This thing keeps hitting like poop, poop. It keeps popping. Yeah, but no, I know she has a website and people go to it to watch her Zooms and all of that. But I don't know if you got to pay to be on all of that stuff. So somebody has to have that information though. But I definitely know Anton is the Temu Charleston White. Charleston. I know it for real. That shit's funny. The Temu Charleston White. Yeah. But nah, man, it's been a really good morning. You guys have really came through for me this morning. We had a really great laugh. Good way to start the day. He said that's his nephew that he raised. But I'm from the family Anton come from. I'm on which sibling dropped the ball. He said that's his nephew that he raised. But from the Anton family, but from the family Anton comes from. And I'm wondering which sibling dropped the ball. So, wait a minute. So if Anton really raised him, then why is he in no Anton content? Like, at what point did he start raising him? Did he raise him from age, when he was born till he was 1 year old? Did he raise him until he was 6, 7, 8? Because if that's the case, you would have seen him with Rita, they would have all been seen in content. So I don't know. It's that throws me right there. So if it's truly his nephew that he raised, why is he either A, not around, or B, where's all the videos of him actually raising them? Because if I raise somebody's kid, honestly, if I was raising a young man, I would use that as proof that you could be not either a stepfather or a family member. Because to be a stepfather, it don't have to be with a woman that you're with. You could be the stepfather to a cousin's kid. You could be the stepfather to your neighbor's kid, because what you're doing is you're fathering. Just like a mother is nurturing, a father fathers. And he shows them, like a kid, how to be a man, how to, wear a belt. When you got belt loops, wear a belt, how to tie a tie. That's fathering to me. So when people say, oh, you want to be a stepdad, when you're a coach of a football team, you're a stepfather to all of these kids. You're doing the same thing you would be doing with your kid in the backyard, throwing a football, teaching them plays, teaching them routes. But instead, you got a group of kids in the field. So fathering is massive, man. You don't have to have a kid to be a father. You could father a child as like having them through birth, but the actual way to father a child is the same way you would mother somebody. You would nurture them. You got to actually be a man. So I don't see why Anton wouldn't want to show the world that, hey, man, I'm being a father to a child that's not even mine. I'm showing you guys how to raise a son, how to raise a daughter. I'm fathering. This is how you father. But I don't know, man. That's just how because I was raised by a lot of guys around me in the neighborhood teaching me shit like, hey, man, and especially in Memphis. Memphis had some of the best fatherly figures you'd ever see, because I was there from 2nd grade all the way up to like 10th grade. I lived in Memphis. So many times I could have gotten in trouble. So many times bad shit could have happened. But it was like home, and this was back like in the 80s. And these dudes would be like, hey, man, keep your ass out of this area. Keep your ass off the street. Go talk to such and such at the skating ring. You can get a job at the skating ring. I mean, we 8th grade and shit working at the skating ring is like little kids. We like 10, 11 years old working at the skating ring, picking up trash and all that. These men were like fathers who saw us in the neighborhood and was like, these badass kids gonna get into some serious trouble. So we need to figure out a way how to keep them off the street. They were fathering us by teaching us where to go and get jobs. We worked at the bowling alley, picking up popcorn and sweeping behind the thing. They would give us tokens to go play. All we had to do was sweep up all the popcorn. These guys were fathering us, teaching us the value of hard work and everything. And one dude lived in our apartment complex in North Terrace, because I lived in Fraser, but I like where Glorilla now from. We lived in North Terrace. There was a white dude who used to be in the military, and he had a motorcycle. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Keep cooking with that terrorism you on that goofball. We appreciate you. Hey, thank you, Chicago Rilla, man. Real shit. And I had a video of you too, man. I was like, you checked him. You got him. You got him. You woke his ass up. You said, hey, hold up. You checked his ass real quick. I appreciated that part. But there was a white guy that lived in the apartments. And see, this is how it worked in Memphis. In Memphis, we had certain apartment complexes around us, and they were all like hood type. North Terrace was decent. We had the sticker bushes, so it made it look nice because we had these real like dark green sticker bushes, but it was still a hood, but it just looked nice because people would cut the sticker bushes to make them look nice. But we had a swimming pool, and Carriage House had swimming pools. But at Carriage House, you couldn't swim over there because the residents were watching that swimming pool like a hawk. They would watch that pool to make sure no kids that didn't live there swam there. North Terrace, we was a little more liberal because we didn't have a lot of buildings. We maybe had 12 buildings. Other apartment complexes had 20, 30 buildings. So we had like 12 buildings. Swimming pool was dead center. Kids used to come from Greenbrier, everywhere else. One time, a little black kid jumped in the pool. All of a sudden, people just yelling. White dude who lived in the building next ran through the fence, jumped in the pool. It was a kid that was drowning. A little black kid was drowning, and he was there by himself. Like, nobody knew who this kid was. Like, he just showed up because he knew all the kids came to North Terrace to swim. So the white dude got all the black kids together, got us all out of the pool, sat us on the picnic tables that was at the end of the pool, and he told us, he said, I don't care if y'all come here to swim or not. I don't care. He said, but if you want to come to our apartments and you want to swim, come knock on my door first. When you knock on my door, I'll come outside and watch you. But don't just come get in the pool. If you don't know nobody here, if your friends ain't, come knock on my door. I'll come out and watch you swim. And that's when everybody was like, oh, dude, it's cool as hell. So people would just go knock on his door and say, hey, is it okay if I swim today? He'd stop doing whatever he was doing, come out, watch all the kids swim. It was a white dude just watching all the black kids swim, making sure nobody going to drown. He was like a military dude. So, yeah. Say, Memphis our country cousin. Oh, yeah. So, and that was in North Terrace apartment. So he was one of the people that was fathering us, teaching us not to rip and run through the neighborhoods and doing shit. Talk to an adult. And it wasn't even about race or skin color, but he was like, just knock on my door. And he had a nice ass motorcycle sitting in front of his window, his living room window. Then the hallway door was right there. So if you ever saw the motorcycle, then he was at home. So people just go knock on his door. Hey, is it okay if I swim, this and that? And he'd come out, sit on the park benches, and he'd watch people swim, doing whatever this. That's how you be a father. And so for Anton to claim that he raised his nephew as a father, but he's a content creator and he never did no content about it, it's kind of suspect to me, man. That's kind of suspect. Because a lot of us as father figures, we even talked about the people that fathered us. Why is his nephew not even given, if it's an alleged nephew, not even talking about being raised by Anton or whatever? I don't know, man. I don't know. That shit, man. Sticker bushes the height of summer. I know them damn sticker bushes, man. It's like, jeez. But yeah, and that's the thing, Chicago real. I'm wondering why he wouldn't say something. It's a very interesting conversation, and I'm glad that Tasha K and they were talking about it on her panel, because it kind of opened all of us to just even present it. And if it's true or if it's not true, it's worth a discussion because people brought it up. So we'll figure it out, bro. We'll figure it out. Like if it was his nephew, if it's his son, or if it's all just rumors and shit, because he has to be held, like you said, accountable. Accountable. He talks about people being held accountable all the time. If somebody came to me and said, "Oh, Jeff, you got a son in Houston or whatever," I'd be like, "No, I don't." I'm like, "Who the hell said that? Have him contact me or whatever." And I would do that because it would only be right for me to talk to whoever is saying I got a kid, prove I had a kid. Who are you talking about? And that's why Tasha K said that. She says, "Well, if he got a son, let him get a hold of me." I mean, if Anton Daniels has a son, and just like Jay-Z's son, and start getting on panels, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Because just like Jay-Z lost a lot of respect in the community, because here he got this kid that he tried to shut down. He tried to shut him down. So instead of just taking a DNA test to prove he's not your kid, why were you trying to pay to get rid of this kid? We'll pay you to not do interviews. We'll pay you to not just keep it 100. Keep it 100. And that's why a lot of people stop messing with Jay-Z. Too many of these big stars and these big names are protecting the image and the ego. And they're talking about young black men in the community, young black women, but they won't be the person that they claim to be. Their ego is too big to claim, yet it is my son. And I messed up a long time ago because the son was his mom was underage at the time she met Jay-Z. And that's the big problem. His ego and his image is so big, so big. Bridget said, "Y'all me laughing so hard. I choked on my coffee and spilled everywhere." Sorry, Bridget. We sorry about that. Shoot. But, and that's the thing. When Jay-Z did that, that child was underage. So think about it. Think about it. What if the reason why Anton don't claim the child, this is a third way. What if he don't want to claim the son because the girl was probably underage at the time? What if Anton was 19, 20 years old, something like that, and he had a kid with a 15, 16, 17-year-old? What if he did? Just what if? And that's why he didn't claim, because if he claimed the kid to be his, then it would be a statutory rape. Like I said, this is all allegedly. So without knowing the son, without knowing the mom, without knowing the full situation, just like with the Jay-Z situation, if Jay-Z, oh, thank you, Miss GTCW, if Jay-Z admitted or took a blood test to say, yes, that is my son, then that proves you were with an underage woman. You were with a child. You had a child with the child. You were X age, and this child was 15 years old. See? Ooh, I heard about that, man. I heard about that facing 20 years. I heard about that. And that's the thing. Even with Mystical, a lot of these people have this ego. They present themselves in public as being these certain, above ground figures, these real strong men, these men that should be inspiring and above everybody else. But they're doing weird shit. It's like they're doing weird things behind closed doors. They're serving prison time and everything else like that. So I'm like, even with the Jay-Z situation, once I started finding out about that, even with the R. Kelly situation, I'm like, these dudes, I mean, if I was R. Kelly or if I was, Jay-Z, you got this much money, you got this much fame, you got this and that. Bro, there's so many women in your age group. So many women even a little bit older than us. Gorgeous women, way more intelligent than some little 15-year-old kid. Why would you go to a 15-year-old kid when you can have a 30-year-old woman? You can have a 35. There's some beautiful ass women out there. And yet you going down? I'm like, bro, this is stupid. If I had that much money and I had all these fans and all these women were like, yeah, and she's 25, she's 30. That's what I'm talking about. Why would I look at a 15-year-old kid like, what does a 15-year-old kid have to do with anything I'm thinking about doing on my day? Nothing. You could probably watch my kids, or you could take out my trash, you could wash my car. You're a child. I will hire you to do something if you want to get extra money. I will hire you to do that. But I'm like, with 30-year-old women, 35-year-old. That's what I do with my life. I'm not going to be 20, 25 years old messing with a 15-year-old kid. It's like that to me, like the thought is so just outlandish. So outlandish. What up, my man Eric, Triple E? You got to be Triple EFL, man. You got that AZ on there, Triple EFL. Man, appreciate the super chat, brother. Exactly. You have to be inadequate to be looking at a kid. It's like I can't even wrap my mind around, like when I think of kids, I think I could hire your little ass to do all the shit that I normally do because I'm paying for your roof, I'm paying for your room, I'm paying for the lights and everything. The least you can do is like scoop the dog shit out the backyard. The least you can do is help me with something in my garage. That's what I think when I think of kids. I'm like, you can help me do so much shit around here. And kids want money because most of them can't work. So I'm like, well, if you only 14, 15 years old, tell you what, if I buy the paint, I'll show you how to get started. At least paint that side of the house. It's so much shit I can have a kid do around here. So much shit a kid can do. But why would like grown ass men start thinking like downhill? Like when I see a woman who's 30, 35, 40, you see, I mean, I don't know. Just a woman is just so attractive, so sexy. A kid is a whole nother, it's like me looking at a dog or a cat. To me, it's a pet, not a meal. But you go to some countries, they look at a dog and it's a meal. I'm like, how could you look at my dog and think about eating my dog, bro? These are my dogs. And it's just the way my brain works. I don't look at my dog and think of a meal. I don't look at a cat and think of a meal. I look at a chicken and think of a meal. I look at maybe a cow sometimes. Even looking at a cow, I just don't believe hamburger comes from that. I look at a pig and think of a meal. But if I look at my dog, I don't think about putting it in my food. It's my dog. When I look at children, they're like people who can do shit around my house. I'm like, if you got 4 fucking kids, my life is going to be a lot easier because I got to take out my own trash. I got to mop my floor. I got to dust mop. I got to walk the dogs. I got to clean up after the dogs. I got to vacuum out my cars. I don't know, man. Even I got pictures of my son vacuuming out my car when we was little. I mean, they're probably still on my phone. And because to me, that's what kids do. I love having kids around because these motherfuckers want money. They want money. And I'm like, oh, I'll give you some money. It's like, shit, we could do this. Do I even have a picture of it? I know I had a picture in here of him vacuum out the car. This is funny right here. So this picture here, he was like 5 years old. I had his ass cutting the grass. This is him with a lawnmower cutting the grass right here. Whoops, hold up. That's him cutting the grass right there. He's like 5 years old. I got his ass pushing the lawnmower. The lawnmower was bigger than him. The lawnmower was bigger than his ass. And everybody like, man, you be working your kid to death. I'm like, well, shit, I'm paying for everything. So if I'm paying for everything, this is where I had, me and him was in the car. My girl at the time took a picture of us. I had him vacuuming out the back of her car. I'm on the other side. I had him running the vacuum. He was like 5 years old. I'm like, man, motherfucker, why am I doing all this work? You a little kid. You ain't got shit else to do with your day. You need to eat. You want some food. You want $5. I got so much shit to do around here. I don't know, man. I don't get these men, man. I just don't get them. I don't get them. That shit to me, it blows my mind. Yes, it's like a control issue. It's got to be something like wrong with their brain. Like their brain is not wired right to look at a child, not as a child. It's kind of like when you think about people who look at dogs and you look at videos of people eating dogs and having dogs hanging from the like fences and they're airing them out so they can cut the meat. I'm like, bro, those are fucking dogs. What are y'all doing? It's like my brain, man. My brain is, I can't wrap around eating my dogs, man. Like I can't wrap a brain around putting kids in an environment that I would put adults in, like sexual environments and things like that. There's so much that could be done. I mean, they could rake up all these fucking rocks in the front that I got to rake up so I can start laying the concrete I want to lay. I don't know. When I think of kids, my brain just goes to how I came up as a kid. It goes to all the work I did as a kid. And I didn't mind doing the work because it taught me a lot. So I think the way I look at kids is probably how I came up. And what I view, just like the way I view dogs is how if I grew up in a country that ate dogs, maybe I would think of dogs as food. But I don't. I grew up around where dogs were pets and we loved our pets and they were our family members. And that's just how I grew up. So my brain is wired exactly how my brain is wired. I can't even explain it. I just can't explain it. I know, Smokey on Friday, you ain't got shit to do. Exactly. Man, I'm like, please. Say my wife and I raised 10 children, down to 5 that are almost grown. We're going to have to figure out what to do with our 4,000 square foot home. My wife and I aren't going to be able to handle the space. Exactly. It's just like with farms. My son, my oldest son, mom comes from a farm up in Utah. They had a 300 cow dairy farm. So they got this 300 cow dairy farm. When all the kids left and got into college and everything, they had to sell the farm because nobody wanted to help. Yep, still here, Lakeisha, still here. It's only about 2.5 hours. Shit, I'll be doing 5-6 hour live streams sometimes. This is only 2.5. But yeah, and that's why I tell people when I get older, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I keep room. I got 4-bedroom house. I keep doors shut because I don't want to mess up whatever that's going on in that room. I don't want no clothes in there, no dust, because I don't have the time to clean all this shit around here. Kids are a blessing. I'm like, please, like, loan me your kids for the weekend, man. I'll fix your transmission just for the weekend. You and your kids come over. Y'all can swim and shit like that. But if y'all can help me with the dogs, I gotta trap these 3 while I give this one a bath. Because if the border collie hears the bath water running, he's in the bathroom and he ain't coming out. And you ain't getting him out because he'll try to bite you if you get it because he wants that bath water. Like weird shit. Like I need a fucking hand around. Try herding cats. Imagine having 4 dogs and trying to do something with one of them. It's impossible, literally impossible. But when you got kids, now you got help. You tell them, I'll give y'all $20. It's like, for real, $20. We're going to empty this garage out. And after we empty it all, y'all could just leave. You could go play. I just need to get all this shit out of my garage. And once I do it, man, hey guys, the Millionaire Morning Show is on. I know you were waiting. Oh, nice. Let's go over there and ask Anton. Hey, man, you got a son? He's like, man. Yep, my border collie loves baths. He loves water, man. So that's weird. We literally have to attack our dog to get her stank ass in the bath. She hates it. I know it for real. Man, and that's the thing. My pit, he hates baths. Husky loves water. Little dog, he don't have a choice. I just pick him up and put him in there. The border collie, straight to the bathtub. He wants to drink it, get in, eat the soap subs, straight to the bathtub. He's crazy. The other one's like, nah. The pit is like, nope, I'm not going in there. I know what you're doing, but I'll catch him and lift him in every once in a while. But yep, I am a mechanic, man. I got a lot of mechanic videos on my channel. A lot of mechanic videos. But definitely though, and that's the thing, man. With Anton, this dude, he's this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, because a lot of people who are tired of the videos already, y'all gonna get real sick of the videos because there's a lot more to go. Because he's crashing out, and there's a lot of different stories coming out about his logic, his rhetoric, how he's living his life, and everything. It is all because, like I said, the House of Hypocrites video that dropped yesterday. The House of Hypocrites video, Lakeisha, make sure you go to the House of Hypocrites video. Pull that footage. When you see what's in that footage, he went backwards. When you pull some, it will explain a lot of why Anton is the way he is right now. It will explain a lot. And that's the thing. Anton got money and decided to create a new character. The person you see right now is not him. This is a shell. He is a character. Like his wife said, he got multiple personalities. I believe it. I believe Anton believes he is exactly who he's showing everybody on YouTube. The crash out is proving him to be exactly who he always has. Oh yeah. That video was, man. Anton is crashing out because everybody right now is saying the persona you're selling to everybody, this hardcore against women, above women, narcissists doing this and doing that, is not who you really are. You became that when you got money, because this is who you really are. The love you profess for Rita and your marriage, that's not really who you are. That's all a show. And you're putting on this show for a reason. We got to hit the psychology of it, Lakeisha. The psychology behind this dude is to be studied. He is seriously demented. The little maniacal laugh that he does, all that, and nobody else is laughing. And I'm like, something's wrong with this dude, man. There's something up. And I'm not saying we're going to push this dude to the point of him just completely cracking. But people are they have a right to see the content he's put out. And ask him, why have you changed? Why have you flipped the script, Anton? Why were you like this? And all of a sudden you turned into this. What happened? Why are you married turn around asking other women, do you got a boyfriend? Why would you ask a woman, does she got a boy? You're married. Why are you asking her, do you got a boyfriend? Oh, well, can I have your number? You're married asking a woman that. And I'm like, it shouldn't matter if she got a boyfriend or not. That question should never even come out of your mouth. You're a married man. You shouldn't be asking for a phone number. You can ask her, well, what do you do for a living? What do you do? Okay, well, I'm a podcaster. I'm a YouTuber, and this is what I do. So if you want to link up and do podcasts together, XYZ, cool. None of that happened. It was all about, do you got a man? Does it matter? You're married. But yet, Rita entertains this shit. She sees it, entertains it. And somebody hit me with the other day something that really made sense. Rita said that she knows Anton has never harmed anybody, like killed anybody, but she feels he has the potential to because he's dangerous like that. That lady is scared of him. There is nobody that I was ever with will ever say, you know, Jeff ain't never killed nobody, but I think he probably will one day. They'll be like, Jeff don't care enough to kill nobody. This motherfucker, he'll go take the engine out of his motorcycle before he kills somebody. Like, he ain't got time for that shit. He got to take a whole motorcycle out and put shift forks in it. You got to take the whole cam system off. That's all Jeff is worried about. How can I get this engine out of this damn motorcycle and back in? That's all he's worried. He ain't worried about killing you. I got shit in my eBay watch list so I can start rebuilding my transmission in my motorcycle because I don't have second gear. I go first, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now, once I finish it, I can go first, second, third, and enjoy it. But now I got to. But I'm sitting there like, I got to rebuild this transmission, this motorcycle before I take it out again. That's the kind of shit I'm worried about. But this dude, the psychology has to be studied. It has to be. And like I tell people, he think he's exposing people by going and getting our personal information. Saying, hey, y'all, I'm going to get some personal information. You know, Jeff was a camp counselor when his ass was in high school. He was a camp counselor. Okay. What? I counseled kids at a camp. So what? Yeah. He's a camp counselor. Okay. It's like, but we go through his actual content and he don't like it because his actual content shows that the person you see in videos every day is one of those multiple personalities Rita was talking about. Which one? And if she says she don't know which the Anton she's going to wake up to, just like you don't know what Anton you're going to get with a video. The Anton we're seeing right now, the crash out Anton, he's the nervous one, the nervous that the truth is going to come out. That's that. He's not the confident. I'm confident. If you confident, why are you erasing videos? Why are you erasing clips out of videos if you're so confident? If you're confident, you don't got to go back into a video and scrub it. If you're confident, you don't got to go back into old videos and make them private. If you're confident, be who you are. But he's trying to change because he's been called out. Now he's going back into his hole now. Now he's like, okay, well, I was confident until people talk shit about it. Now that people are talking shit about it, I'm going to go back into my hole again. Okay, now that people talking shit about it, I'm going to go in and hide that material. Now that people talking shit about it, I'm going to go and make it private. See, if you're confident, you stand on business. That's confidence. See, a white person be like, I'm confident of that. Black people, we go, oh, we standing on business. We standing on business. That's how we say confident. We standing on business. That's just what it is. So if you can't post something, and just like Corey Holcomb said, stand on the bitch. If that's who it is, stand on it. Have the confidence in who you're saying this person is when you're bringing this person in. Have the confidence. See, that's what a white person will say. Are you confident this woman is exactly who you saying she is when you bringing her to me under this light? Or is there something else going on with her? Anton couldn't stand on business. Corey says stand on business. Stand on business. Get your bitch. Stand on business. And he couldn't do it. Which is why the whole interview went left. He did not tell Corey when he got there or either call him ahead of time. This is a girl, Mika. Here's all of her information. This is who she is. This is her content. This is her channel. Research, have your team look at it. And if you think this is somebody that we can put on 5150, then we're good. We'll make it a go. He didn't do that. He said he went there and was acting like boyfriend and girlfriend in the parking lot. That's what Corey said. They was acting like boyfriend and girlfriend and shit. They was acting like boyfriend and girlfriend. And then he come in here acting like he want to promote her and do all of this on a 5150 show. I'm going to tell you right now, if for most of us who do social media, you know something is very important. Media is powerful. If you actually do something, like if you get on somebody's channel, that is actually worth money. You have to, like, even if you're let's say you're a politician and you go get on somebody's podcast and that podcast goes viral, you have to actually report that as almost intangible income. Because if you would have to pay $100,000 for that level of advertising, you have to indicate you being on that podcast for free as $100,000. It's almost like theoretical income. So being on people's podcasts, being on people's show is theoretical income. You may have to report that as income. Getting something for free has to be reported on your taxes. If I give you a free car, you've got to report the value of that car on your taxes, even though you didn't pay a dime for it. You got to pay taxes on that car because I gave it to you for free. Hey, you just won a free car. Here's the car. You may say, oh, I just won a $100,000 car. You got to pay taxes on the value of that car. Whatever the fair market value is, you have to report that. So when you're getting on people's podcasts and panels, there's a fair market value applied to that. It's like theoretical income. You have to like state that. So when Corey and all these guys are letting people get on their shows for free and doing this or being paid, whatever, that's actually income they're giving to people based on if those shows go viral or not. If 3 people watch it, it ain't even worth it. Yeah, you ain't got to report it. 3 people watched it. 3 million people watch it. Out of that 3 million, there's income that has to be attached to that 3 million view video. It has to be attached to it. Because you can't just get that type of marketing for free. Same with a politician. You can't get that type of advertising and marketing for free. Otherwise, everybody would be doing it. So you have to pay people for that level. When Anton went there and he couldn't stand on business with Corey, that right there proved Anton is bouncing around the manosphere or the black YouTube sphere or whatever, trying to not pay people for shit, but tell people, I'm going to get you views. I'm going to get you publicity. I'm going to get you all of this stuff that you ain't got to pay for. Just like Tawana was saying, he likes to go tell people, I'm going to make you viral. I'm going to blow you up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And you follow his little system, his little program, and you follow him all around. He's not really paying you the true value of it because he's making the true value of it when you're on his panels. He's making the true value in AdSense. He's making the true value in Super Chats. He's making the actual value of it all. And all you're getting is nothing because he don't even promote none of the panelists. So they go back to their channels and they got 2,000 subscribers, you know, maybe do a video that's got 1,000 views on it. They're nowhere close to the 1.5 million, nowhere close to 300,000 views. But he's doing that to them saying, well, I don't have to pay. Same thing what he did to Freezy. He did the same shit to Freezy. He said, I don't have to pay you. I'm giving you exposure. You're being paid just for being around me. He does that to people all the time. Whatever I go on Anton's show, probably not. Probably not because of the way he runs his panels and everything. See, Anton, he don't like people cutting him off, but he cuts everybody else off. I've witnessed it. See, I've went into his old history. He cuts everybody off, but if anybody cuts him off, it's a big problem and he'll kick you off of his panel. If he don't like your point of view, get this bitch out of here. Get this bitch. I can't stand bitch. He'll kick people off. He does it all the time. So for me to be on his panel would take the act of God. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Say now you schooling us on even though panels are free, if it goes viral, whether fast or slow, you're a commodity. Man, I'm telling you, brother, I'm telling you, man. And it's like that's where the money's truly at. The money is in actual, not really going viral, but it's like, where do you go viral? If you go viral in an environment that don't like you, then it's no good. So for me to go on an Anton show, and if we were to go viral there, it's no good. Because those people don't like me. They're already against me. I went into the lion's den and I left with nothing. That's why a lot of his panelists, when the panelists go to his show, those are all Antonites. They don't support the people that Anton has on the panel. Those are all Antonites. They don't care about subscribing to Jazz Noel. They don't care about subscribing to Wanda. They don't care about subscribing to anybody that's on this panel. They don't care about that. They're all Antonites. So to go to his panel is a waste of time. It's a complete waste of time. He didn't, say, man, yep, he'll kick me off the panel real quick. Because Anton claims he's a financial genius. I would ask him about his financial education. I'd ask him that. Like, where did you go to school for finance? You can't say, well, I just stayed in the street. Well, every drug dealer got educated from the streets, but I would not go to a drug dealer to do my taxes. It's like, no, drug dealers, they become millionaires sometimes. I mean, look at all the cartels. They're billionaires. Cartels are billionaires. But you wouldn't see me calling a cartel member to do my taxes for me and tell me how to invest money. So he might say, well, I know how to make money. I know how to hustle. Yeah, you ain't hustling like the cartel, though. And I'm not going to the cartel for advice. Just because you know how to make money don't mean you got the best financial advice. I'm like, where did you get your financial education from? And that's why I like watching. And the thing is, pocket watching with JT. I don't talk to JT. I think I talked to JT maybe once my whole life. I talked to him once. But I actually grew up with JT's family. Me and JT's family, we all went to the same church when we were little. My dad worked for JT's uncle. My dad was Rusty. Rusty worked for Cookie Thornton. JT is a Thornton. Cookie Thornton and my dad worked together for like decades out in St. Louis. My car was parked on JT's uncle's property. I had a Buick, I think it was a Buick Supreme or something like that, a Cutlass. It was a Cutlass Supreme. It was a yellow Cutlass Supreme that I had parked by Cookie's trucks because I couldn't park it anywhere else. So I parked my car by Pocket Watch with JT by his uncle's trucks out in Meacham Park. So, and I went to church with David and David's wife. And David and David's wife, they're, I think it's JT's uncles, because I don't know who JT's dad is. I don't know who his mom and dad is, but I know David ain't his mom and dad because David is black and David's wife is white. So JT would be light skinned if that was his mom and dad. Like I said, I only talked to JT once. So I don't know. I know he's a Thornton and he's in the Thornton family that we all grew up with in Meacham Park, but I don't know where he fits into the equation. So I don't know. And all I know is my dad worked for him and Cookie, like a bad thing happened to Cookie back in like, I don't know, 2010 or 11. I remember something real bad happened to Cookie because it happened. It was on the news and everything. They were bothering him over some tickets and citing his property all the time. So I was like, eee. So I saw that shit in the news. Appreciate you. I think Anton buying subs and views don't match. I'm telling you, Searchy. I'm telling you, this dude got 1.5 million subs, but he'll do a video and get 55,000 views. I'm like, dude, that's like 0.001 or something like that. That's a real low sub count, a low ratio. Oh yeah, that was my old Cutlass Supreme right there, man. I blew the transmission out, so we had nowhere to park it. So I parked like Pocket Watch with JT. I parked it on his uncle's property. That's when I was a kid. I don't know. JT might be younger than me. I'm 52. JT might be like in his 40s. Wait, so that would make me, when I was in 11th grade, JT would have been like in the 1st or 2nd grade. So JT's probably younger than me. He's probably way younger than me. But yeah, I grew up with his family in church and everything, and my dad worked with his dad for decades. I actually worked with his uncle in Pacific, Missouri. We had to do a boat parking lot. So Cookie Thornton and my dad took me with him. We went all the way out, and we did a boat parking lot in Pacific. It took us all damn day. It was asphalt. I will never work with asphalt. That shit was so hot and messy. Man. This was Abbott. Was that? Abbott and Preach, Jamari guys with more than 1 million subs get over 100,000 or more. Exactly. Yeah, so if JT's about 44 and I'll be 53 this year, that means he was probably 9 years younger than me. So when I was a junior in high school, he was like in the 2nd grade. So JT was probably in the 2nd grade when we were all like 11th grade. So that's why I didn't grow up with JT. He was like a little kid when we were all in Meacham Park and everything. He was probably hanging with his mom and dad and stuff. He didn't run the streets with us. He was a little kid. So yeah, and it's funny because when I grew up and I saw JT on the on YouTube, and it was like, yeah, Pocket Watch with JT, and he's a financial advisor and everything. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. That's little JT. Little JT is big JT now. And I ended up becoming an accountant. He became like a financial advisor stuff. Crazy, man, crazy. Just how the world works out is crazy. And it was like, yep, we all grew up in the same church, man. Little church at the bottom of the hill. What is that? Aber and Preach is fairly neutral. I fuck with them. Yeah, Aber and Preach is funny, man. They're funny. And this is what kills me about Aber and Preach. They wrote everybody's ass, especially what's the name? Fresh and Fit. Nobody ever gave them crap because they were right the whole time. Nobody gave them crap. But yet, everybody's giving us crap as small creators to not do content about Anton. I'm like, man, this is bullshit. This is bull. So y'all giving us crap, but Aber and Preach roasted Fresh and Fit to where they was off the internet. They roasted their ass, so they just fell off the grill. The heat, I've been running AC, man, for like 3 days straight, running AC. He said, I still want my t-shirts and cups and fanny packs. I know it. Fresh and Misfit. That Fresh and Misfit, yeah. Oh, shit. Let me see what the temperature is right now here. Come on, thing. Change. Where we at? We're at 75 right now. 75, but it's supposed to be up to 100. Yeah, man, but yeah, so JT, and that's the thing, JT did an interview with Anton, and Anton couldn't pull a fast one on him. They had people calling into the show, and that was the show right there where some guy called in, because Anton lied and got caught in a lie. Anton said he owned a software company. Then he said he sold the software company. The person that was on that podcast was like, well, I'm very smart. I'm very sharp. I look through state records. And if you really owned a software company and sold a software company, it would show up in records as a swap in ownership. He says, I ran your name. Nothing came up about a software company. So you never sold one or you never had one of the two. And then he was like, oh, well, it's private. And he's like, and I never sold it. I still got it. Wait, so you lied to everybody because you said you sold a software company and that's how you got your money. That's what you said. You sold a software company and that's how you got your money. Now you're saying you didn't sell it. Now you're saying it's private and you kept it. So the guy said, well, what was the name of the company? And Anton said, well, you could pay me for the name. You can join my Bag Chasers and I'll tell you the name in the Bag Chasers group. That's Anton's bullshit right there. So as soon as the dude would have probably joined Bag Chaser, he wouldn't have told him anyways. Because he could have told him right there on the video where it was him, JT, and this guy. He could have just told him straight up. This is the name of my company. You can look it up. It's a private company. This is who we do business with. This is how we do business. These are my state filings. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's how Anton keeps getting called out. When people call him out, he runs. Right now, Tasha K is calling him out now, trying to, and she's like, I might have to do another interview about him because he lied to me. He played me. There's a lot that I didn't know. Oh yeah, Aber and Preach are professional comedians. That's the last person you want to have beef with. You will get roasted. You know what? Because Aber and Preach cooked the shit out of Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit, they fell off the grill. They fell on the grill and the dogs ate them off the ground. Man, I used to watch them videos, Aber and Preach, that boys will be boys being boys, some shit. Man, I'll be dying laughing. And then they would keep playing that clip over and over again of him smashing that cup on I think it was either Fresh, smashing that cup going, again. Not again. And he kept smashing that cup while I fell out. I was like, they got the best clips of Fresh and Fit. They got the best clips of Fresh and Fit. That was it. Again. That shit is so funny. I was like, man, they do not mess with Aber and Preach. Don't. They're not fair game. They're not fair game. They cook. And Fresh and Fit, they were the biggest on YouTube. They were the biggest on YouTube, and they got their ass chewed up. They mess with the wrong cats. Aber and Preach don't play, man. They don't play. And they tried them. They tried Aber and Preach. They really tried them. And Aber and Preach was like, oh, so that's how we gonna do it? Man, again. Shit breaking everywhere. So, what up? You think Memphis Grizzlies moving to Nashville or Las Vegas? Ooh, I don't know. That's a good one. I think if they do move, they might want to move to Vegas. Nashville is I mean, it's got its own vibe. Nashville got its own vibe. But I think Las Vegas is where they would really thrive and get a true fan base that flies in. Because when people go to Vegas, they want to see things. You can get a much bigger fan base just to come see the game. Because when you're in Vegas, you just want to do something. They say, hey, man, there's a Grizzlies-Lakers game going on right now. Oh, shit, let's go. Let's go. Vegas is like that. You show up and you have no idea how the day may go. They will have a packed stadium every single game because that's just how Vegas is. Everybody's looking to do something. They don't forget the music videos. I know, for real. And they be fucking playing. And then he was talking about his hairline, talking about Fresh's hairline and how he got like hair added or some shit like that. Man, I do not mess with Ab and Preach. They are fucking hilarious, man. They are hilarious. I appreciate the super chat, Sir Chi. Man. Ooh, they're moving like the Bears over taxation. And see, that's the thing. The Bears are just moving over to Indiana. But I think this is the thing. I heard they'll be moving to Indiana, but just right across the border from Illinois. They're not moving all the way deep Indiana. So it's almost like Chicago they're just moving across town. It's like how the Kansas City Chiefs was. They were actually in Missouri, not in Kansas City. So they're Kansas City Chiefs, but they're Kansas City, Missouri Chiefs. And Missouri also had the St. Louis Rams. So Missouri had two football teams at the time. One was just called Kansas City. The other one was called that. So, man, it's different. Like I said, if they do move, it'll be right across the border. So it's going to be for taxation. It'll be for a new stadium. I know Soldier Field. I'm going to tell you something about Soldier Field. That place needs to be made like a United States monument. They need to make that a United States actual monument, just like going to the Pentagon or going to the White House or going to the Washington Monument. Soldier Field is like, it is everything American football stands for. If you get rid of Soldier Field, make it a museum, make it something, do something with it. If they tear Soldier Field down, you might just tear all of Chicago down and rebuild it. Soldier Field is Chicago. Soldier Field is the whole Midwest. Soldier Field is the Midwest. Soldier Field is Green Bay. Soldier Field is St. Louis. Soldier Field is Indianapolis. Soldier Field is everything that the entire Midwest stood for. That right there, man, it means something, man. Soldier Field, it ain't just for the Bears. It's for everybody who's been there. Everybody who's been to Soldier Field. And I mean generations of people. 5 generations of people been to Soldier Field. You can't just even if you take teams out, you've got to keep Soldier Field there as a monument. It is, you can't just keep destroying America. You can't. Soldier Field is everything. I still got my Singletary jersey, 52. I got Singletary jersey in the closet in there, man. I wear it every once in a while. That's my big 52. But it's like, man, I'm just, when I heard the Bears was moving, I was like, that's crazy. I understand it. But do not get rid of Soldier Field under no circumstances whatsoever. The city has to upkeep it, maintain it. People should be able to still visit it, get tours of it, walk it, let high schools play there, let colleges play there. I mean, nah. If they ever say we're demolishing Soldier Field, I'll probably move, man. I'm moving to China. I don't give a shit. I'm out. Don't destroy Soldier Field. Every American's going to leave. If you destroy Soldier Field, we on fucking ships. We getting out of here. I'm telling you, it's like, I don't care about the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's cool. Atlanta, that's cool. The Dallas Cowboys, that's cool. That's a great stadium. It's cool, man. That's what's up. The Vegas Raiders, that's cool. But it's not so, ain't none of those places got the nostalgia and the history and the energy of Soldier Field. I don't care how nice you make it, how many big screens you put in there. When you walk through Soldier Field, you're walking through the same place your grandpa walked through, the exact same steps he took, the exact same seats. Your great-grandpa probably went there. Soldier Field is like, it's families, man. It's generations. You can have the same picture in the exact same place that your great-grandpa took a picture in. There's not a lot of places left like that in this country. It's not. And when you start erasing country history like that, you're taking away tradition, connection. It's more than just football, man. Soldier Field, I know the Bears played there. They got to do something with that stadium. They got to do something, man. They got to do something. Because all these teams are moving and leaving, and that's why nobody even watches the NFL no more. It's all trash, man. It's like, nah, they got to do something different. They got to make Chicago at least the last standing battleground of stadiums, old stadiums that we all grew up in. Just don't do nothing with it. Leave it alone. Just make it better Give it new grass and let people play football in it and put the state championship there. Play bowl games there. Just play a bunch of bowl games there. But it's like, man, yes, it was, because I mean, just think of all the winter games, all the great games, all the historic games that we got recordings of. And if they got rid of that, man, yep. Arrowhead. I've been to Arrowhead. I watched the Chiefs Redskin games in Arrowhead a long time ago. I was in college and we drove down from Iowa to a Chiefs Redskins game, and they had a huge protest outside because they didn't like the Chiefs Redskins name, so all these Native Americans was out there. I'm like, we had to show up at this game, didn't we? Damn it. But it was a great game. It was a great game. But it's like, man, so we got a few stadiums left out here, man. Hell yeah. Say between LA, Chicago, New York, they seem to be battling who can destroy the middle class first. New York, man. But no, I don't know. You just listed 3 cities that you can't even say which one is the worst. You list LA, Chicago, New York. I don't care what scale you're on. You cannot list which city is the worst out of those 3 because they're equally all the fucking worst. People work way too hard, man. People work way too hard every day riding the L trains, every day riding the subways. People work way too hard every day for politicians just to come in and destroy what everybody worked for. Just letting people just take these cities, man. It's a hard LA, Chicago, New York, each 3 of them, they need to be all revamped. Just all 3 cities. Gut the entire political systems there. Talk to the people and ask the people, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? Because each of these 3 cities is just frauds. They're all 3 frauds. Start over from scratch, man. Just start from scratch. Yeah, that's the way to rebuild that, because each one is severely over budget. All of them are at a loss, and all of them got horrible management. Start from scratch. Destroy them all. Start from scratch. That's it. Make everybody refile business licenses and everything. Everybody has to refile business license, and you got to refile for welfare programs. Everybody's got to refile. Everybody refile. It's too much fraud going on. Oh, yeah. New York is definitely in the lead for me. I hate seeing what they do to it. Could have never achieved in New York what I've done in Georgia. And that's the thing, man. New York, it costs you so much money from drive from one part of New York to the next side of New York. And that's not even gas. It's just they charge people for everything. It's like, I'm just going down the street. I'm going to turn. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go through here. I'm going to cross this bridge. I'm going to go there. You're already $25 in a hole. It's like, bro, what the fuck? And gas? And gas. And then parking? Like, damn, I can't even afford a car here, man. Jeez. It's like, just give your car up. Just start pedaling at 10 speed, but they going to start charging people on 10 speeds next. We're going to charge you a pedaling fee. How many times you pedal to get here? I don't know, man. About $1,000. What? It's like, man, too many liberals and activists won't understand how business work. Can't overcharge on taxes and rent. Has to be a public-private partnership on stadium construction. Oh, yeah. And another thing in Chicago, the fact that they're charging all of these homeowners, they jack their property tax value up. It's crazy. People that was paying, let's say, $3,000 in property taxes, it's paying like $6,000 to $9,000 right now. It's like it jumped to that high of a jump. It jumped that high. That is impossible. Impossible that your house is worth so much. It jumped. Your property taxes jumped that high. It is literally impossible. I'm just like, and nobody can see this as like ripping off Americans. Nobody can see this. These are grandparents, aunts and uncles who had these houses for decades, generations, and they're almost going to have to just walk away from their house. Who gets the house now? The state? Like, who gets the house? And a lot of these houses are paid for. So it's like you work all your life. You live in Chicago. You keep helping the economy of Chicago. You don't leave Chicago. You raise your family in Chicago. And then Chicago attacks you at the tail end. You hit 55, 65 years old, and they say, we're going to triple your property taxes. And you've been living on fixed income comfortably for 10 years. Comfortably. Now all of a sudden you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. They just raised my damn property taxes up. And if I don't pay, they're going to take my house. This is crazy. I'm like, man. And I don't see how these politicians are allowed to get away with that. I don't see it, man. New York friends think I'm doing great, but their rent is more than my 4,000 square foot house mortgage. It's insane. Yet they don't move. Also, I've seen people in New York rent like miniature apartments. I think they call them mini apartments. And it's like a 1 room and a bathroom attached to it. That's it. Your kitchen, everything, and you walk up these little ladder steps and your bed is up there, up the ladder steps. I'm like, this country is way too big to live like that. You're living, it's like the size of this room right here is what they live in. And like the bathroom is in there. The bed is above my head. The kitchen is like right in front of me. And I'm like, bro, we got places like Idaho you can live. We got Wyoming. We got, Arizona. We got a lot of places you can live. Utah. Why would you live in New York in like a 300, 400 square foot room with a bathroom attached to it, paying $2,000-$3,000 a month? It's crazy. It's crazy. Or they don't charge the immigrants because they got programs for the immigrants. See, the immigrant program is, let's say, $1.2 billion. So you got $1.2 billion. You said we're gonna house all these immigrants. Out of the $1.2 billion, let's say 30% is admin fees. So you're losing $360,000 as somebody's like 2 or 3 people's salaries right now. So they getting $360,000. So now you got about $800,000 that you're going to claim to house immigrants. So you find your friends who actually have places for rent, and you say, I know you normally charge $3,000, but we're going to give you $3,800. So you get to pocket $800. We give you the $3,000, this and that. You give us the $800 back and you keep the $3,000. So it's almost like a racketeering scheme. And they need more immigrants to keep the racket up because the immigrants aren't paying nothing. Everybody's just moving money. So the people running the program are getting $400,000, like $360,000 a year salary. They getting that off the top. And then they're getting $800 kickback per unit. The $800 might say $400 to the campaign, $400 to my pocket, $400 to the campaign, $400 to my pocket, $3,000 goes to this guy. And you just keep running that racket over and over and over again if nobody asks about it. And everybody who's running the programs are getting wealthy. But they're using poor people to gain the wealth, kind of like slavery. And the reason why they abolished slavery is because everybody else was paying workers. Slave owners weren't paying workers. So the slave owner profits were like skyrocketing. Because all they did was just feed the slaves, slop, and let them sleep in the barn. So their profits were skyrocketing. Everybody who was hiring people and had to pay wages for families and everything, they didn't make as many profits. So they said, well, we got to do away with slavery. So if we get away with slavery, then everybody's on an even business playing field. So the Democrats that were down south were like, well, we don't want to do away with slavery, which is why the Civil War was fought. If you do away with slavery, you're killing our profitability. These people are part of our profit margins. So we're going to fight for our profit margins. We're going to fight to keep people as slaves. 2026, what are they doing? Fighting to keep people here because they help the profit margins. This is all about money. They don't give a fuck about these immigrants. They really don't. Just like you really think they cared about slaves, like slavery was nice? You think slavery was nice, like they treated slaves? Oh, man, you want to go to the movies with us? Come on, Leroy, let's go to the movies. We're taking Leroy to the movies. They ain't give a fuck about them slaves. It was all about profit margins. So when you keep immigrants, you keep slaves, you keep these people who you're running programs for and everything, it's all about the kickback. It's all about the money. It's all about this. Guaranteed, not a single one of these politicians know an immigrant family. They don't know nothing about name. They don't give a fuck. It's all numbers to them. It's all numbers. So if they say we're losing numbers right now, they don't say we're losing like actual people, stuff like that. They're losing numbers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Don't get me started on that, please. All right. We're gonna have to end the live stream on this one. This is a good one. He said housing for FBA. Housing for FBA. Bro. How long do we got? Do we got an hour? Do we have an hour? They give housing to immigrants for free. They build entire apartment complexes for immigrants for free. They've done it. It's documented. I'm not making this up. You can Google it. But they won't do it for black people. Think about that. Think about it. They will not build an apartment complex, a really nice brand new one. No, they put us in the busted projects and shit. They won't build a housing community. They're building brand new houses, brand new like mine, but it's brand new for immigrants. And these people are living and they're moving here. Never even worry. And they live here. We help build this country. Black people help build this country. And they want to try to, I hate saying this, but the Democrats are trying to come up with a diversion. They go, well, immigrants built this country too. We were the immigrants. What do you mean? It's like they weren't the immigrants that built this country. We were the immigrants that built this country. We came from somewhere else and we came here and we built this country. We immigrated to it a lot through slavery. We came here. We weren't born here. So of course immigrants built, and that's the misdirection right there. So I think if the Democrats, if they want to win any election, if they ever want to win an election ever again in this country, they've got to start with the black people that's here already. They really have to focus on the black people. Stop playing the game with the immigrants. Stop playing it. Too many black people have went too many generations working 2 and 3 jobs. We have been here for a long time building this country. Too many of us, our ancestors, we've worked way. If you want to help anybody, close the border, stop with the immigrant BS, and go straight to the black communities and say, if we can sit here and give $1 billion to these people, we give billions to all these people, why can we not do it for our black citizens that are already here? Why can we not do it? Why can we not do it? What is stopping us from doing it? And the sad part is the white people that are out protesting for the immigrants never protested for the black people that were already here. So that proves they racist to me. So the white people that are protesting to keep immigrants in this country, the protesting to keep programs for the immigrants, protesting to let immigrants vote, all these white people doing this never once stood up for a black person doing it ever, never. So that tells you they are trying to replace our black community. If you want to keep black people on your team, just take care of them. That's it. And I don't mean you got to give people money. I don't want no EBT card. Give me trade school. Say, I'm going to teach you how to be an electrician. I'm going to teach this woman here how to be a carpenter. I'm going to teach this man how to be a plumber. I'm going to teach this man how to be an electrician. Don't give me no EBT card, because if you give a man fish, he only survives on what you give him. You teach a man how to fish, that man can go fish for himself and his family and everybody in his neighborhood. Teach a man how to fish. Don't give me EBT. I don't want it. Give me a job. Give me a way to fish. Teach me how to weld. Teach me how to code programs. Put me in some type of institution where I can do something. Don't pay me to sit at home and be worthless. That's what EBT does. It pays you to sit at home, to do nothing, and we're going to keep feeding you until we want to get rid of you. And now that you're nice, you're comfortable, you're fat, you got 6 kids, we're going to take away EBT. We're going to take away Section 8. And what do you got? You have no training. You have no skills, because they paid us so many generations to be complacent. We got paid so many generations to not learn how to code, not learn how to weld, not learn how to be a mechanic, not learn how to start business. These people, there's a Medicaid program. Medicaid, the big program we all use. Medicaid made a video teaching Somalians how to start at-home daycares to get paid $9,500 per child. I did a video on it. So Medicaid, Medicaid is not owned by black people. Medicaid is owned by a bunch of people who are not black. Those are all the corporate executives and everything. So Medicaid gets all of this money to take care of people. But they say, instead of us paying small white companies, what we're going to do is we're going to teach Somalis how to start at-home daycare businesses. But not only that, Medicaid taught Somalis how to start transportation programs for non-emergency medical transit. Non-emergency medical transit is when you use a big black SUV like mine, but you get reimbursed through Medicaid. Let's say you pay Uber, $50 for a ride, a regular ride. If that was done through the NEMT Medicaid program, that $50 ride is now $200. So you ran it through Medicaid, it's $200 now. And now whoever runs that company gets they don't just get the $50, they get the $200 now. And now with the $200, you can say, hey, and why the Somalis? I'm getting to that part right now. Because if you look at Somalia, Somali is known as Somalia 1. If you type Somalia 1, and I'll do it right now. I'm going to type Somalia 1 in for you. And I'm going to show you exactly why they use Somalis. Somalia. Oh, wait a minute. 1. Wait a minute. Come on, thing. I'm typing all funny. Somalia 1. Come on, thing. Maybe I got to do Somali 1. Oh, they don't even. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, here it is. One Somalia policy. All right, let's do that. Oh, they don't have Somalia 1 in here. Well, it says one Somalia, but Somalia 1, they call it a policy. The one Somalia policy is a U.S. diplomatic framework that treats Somalia as a single entity, but is currently under reassessment due to changing geopolitical dynamics and the rise of Somaliland. Somaliland and Somalia are two different places. But Somalia 1, it means if you are from Somalia, you are part of the same tribe of Somali. That's it. You're Somalian. Even though you're from a different tribe in Somalia, Somalia 1 means all tribes are the same. One Somalian represents the whole tribe. So if you step out of line from what the tribes are like, we as black people have independent thought. I can say today, I want to go buy a Ford. Nobody gonna say shit. But in Somalia, in the Somali 1 policy, if the community says you have to buy a Toyota, everybody has to buy a Toyota. And I say, well, I'm gonna go buy a Ford. They'll kick you out of the community. You get kicked out of Somalia because you said you wanted to buy a Ford. You get kicked out of the community because everybody has to do what one says. If one says do this, do that. Democrats said that is what we need. Because they tried us. They said, well, if your skin is black, you're a Democrat. They tried us with that. If your skin is black, you're a Democrat. When you born, it says, okay, are you white, black, Mexican, Latino, black? Okay, that's a Democrat. Put D next to him. He's black, Democrat. That's how the Democrats did us. With and we said we ain't doing that shit. We could be whoever we want to be. We're American. We could be what we want to be. We could be Republican, Independent, Green Party, Democrat. We could be whatever we want to be. Democrats like, no, you can't. You're black, bro. You're a Democrat. What are you doing? You're black. And we stopped doing that. Even Lyndon B. Johnson says, oh, we'll give blacks a chance to vote, but we're going to keep these N-words voting Democrat for the next 400 years. That's what a white man said when he signed the policy. Oh, we're going to let them vote. Yeah, we're going to let them vote. But we're going to have these N-words voting Democrat for the next 400 years. Watch how we do it. We're going to use programs. We're going to use welfare. Martin Luther King said welfare was the biggest evil of the black community. I play that clip all the time on my channel. Welfare was the biggest threat to the black community because it created complacency. It didn't create a get up and let's go, let's get this shit done, let's build shit. They could have gave us trade schools. They could have gave us free college like Canada gets free college. We could have got free college, but instead they give you EBT. Hey, here's an EBT card. I don't want an EBT. Teach me how to weld, because I can make $300-400 an hour instead of waiting on $600 a month. I can make $300. I can go do a big welding project. I can go put contracts out to become a welding contractor, making $300-400 an hour. I can go be a home builder. I can do a lot of shit if you teach me how instead of giving me EBT. But that's why the Democrats wanted it set up the way they wanted to. And so Somalia decided, we're Somalia. If you tell one of us something, you tell the head of us what to do. We tell everybody what to do because we're all one. Look up Somalia 1. We're all one. And it's funny because in Google it's scrubbed out because you used to be able to type in Somalia 1 and it would tell you about the theory. They scrub shit all the time because they want to take out that mindset. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's one Somalia's communism. That's what it is. It's community. If you step out of line, they excommunicate you out of the community. If you speak down on a policy that the whole community of Somalia is doing, then you get kicked out of the community. Why do you think they all stick together through the fraud? Because if one of them speaks out about it, then you just busted the whole thing. Because when they were taking their kids to daycares, there was no kids there. They were going to go get the envelopes. You got to come pick up your money from there. So you go and you get your money from the daycare because you signed up your kid for the program that cost each kid was getting $9,500 a month. So if you get $9,500 a month for these kids and I give you an envelope with $3,000 in it, that means the daycare is making $6,500 a month. People set up their own home daycares. You say I'm watching your kid, I get $9,500 for that kid if you say I'm watching them. When you come here, I'm going to give you $3,000. So you make $3,000 a month for each one of your kids. You got 3 kids, you're making $9,000 a month. But that other person's making $6,500 times 3. So they're making 19.5. So they make 19.5, you make $6,000, everybody's happy. And it's all American taxpayers paying it. Why do you think over 50 to 60% of Somalis that are of adult age, of all ages, adult age, with or without kids, almost 60% stay on welfare programs for more than 20 years? When the ones who have children, 90%, like 88 point some percent, with children, Somalis with children are on a welfare program of some sort for life. And they're getting $9,500 per child, but they have to reroute that money back into a campaign to elect the people who keep the programs running. And who keeps the programs running? The people who are all going to jail right now. All the people that are going to jail right now keep the programs running because they admitted, okay, we're making millions of dollars. We really wasn't feeding no kids. We're just giving people envelopes of money. We just used the names. We needed the names. So we got the names and, hey, give me your kid's name. Abu. Okay, Abu. Abu's getting $9,500 a month. I'm going to give you 3 G's a month just for giving me his name. I appreciate it. So that person is keeping $6,500, giving you 3. You could buy a car, a house, whatever the hell you want. If you got 2 kids, now you making 6 G's a month. 6 G's a month, and you ain't even leaving your house. You just gave people 2 of your kids' names, and you making 6 G's a month. This is what Medicaid put this video out, because I did a video on it. Medicaid actually put the video out in Somali. They put it out, and it wasn't even in English. They did an English version of it because it had to be broken down for the people who were running the program, the English-speaking people, but the video was actually put out in Somali. They didn't ever put a program out like that for the black community. They never did that for the black community. If it was legit, if it was legal, if it was on the up and up, why weren't black people told about this? Why weren't we told that we can get $9,500 for every kid we have? Why were we told that we only get $250 in EBT for our kids? Why were we told that? Why were we told we only get $1,800 a month for Section 8? Why were we told that? Why weren't we told that we could get $9,500 per kid if we signed our home up as a healthcare facility, as a daycare facility, as a transportation company? Why weren't we told that? See, that they don't want to tell us the game, man. They want to tell us the game. And that's why they're losing votes, because people are exposing the programs, exposing what's really going on. Why you did it to all these people from a foreign country, but you didn't do it for the FBAs that were here already. We helped build this place. We could have all we're working 2-3 jobs and still going broke. These Somalis been on welfare for 20 years and they driving Lexuses, big ass brand new Escalades, living in houses out there in the communities and shit. It's like, bro, why are you doing this? And you putting it in our face. You putting it in our face. You see these Somalis pull up in this big ass Escalade 2025. I got a 2019 with 128,000 miles. These motherfuckers got one with 6,000 miles on it. Brand new. Ain't worked a day in their life. And I'm like, why couldn't you do us like that? Why couldn't you do us like that? And that's why people are upset at the Democrat Party, because the scheme is up. The jig is up. We know how they were training people and giving money and laundering money through them. We now see it. And they were turning around, giving money to campaigns and programs and funding them. But it was in exchange for votes. If you get your entire community to vote Democrat, if you get the entire community to vote Democrat, all y'all Somalis, every Somali out there has to vote Democrat, because that's the only way we're going to keep this program going. If you don't vote Democrat, this program shuts down. You don't get that money no more. You now have to go out and work, and you've been here for 15 years and ain't worked a day in your life. People going to ask you for your resume. What have you been doing? Nothing. So if you don't vote Democrat, you're voting for your own demise. That's how they set them up. How do they do it to black people? If you don't vote Democrat, you're going to lose your EBT. If you don't vote Democrat, you're going to lose your Section 8. We ain't getting no $9,500 a month per kid, though. I tell you that much. We're not getting $9,500 a month per child like they are. We're getting $250 for food stamps, $1,800 for. So we're sitting on probably $2,300, $2,400 in government assistance as a black family. $2,300. We got to work 2 jobs with that. They get $9,500 per child, no job. You can set up a transportation company, NEMT. You go out, buy your truck. Every kid you transport, non-emergency medical transport. That means it's not an emergency. That means if you have to go to Walmart and back, we run it as a non-emergency medical transit. It's non-emergency medical. It's medical. Why? Because you have autism. If you have autism, you can now use non-emergency medical transit. How many children in the Somali community are autistic? They said 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. If 9 out of 10 children in the Somali community are autistic, and I have a black SUV and I can run non-emergency medical transit, medical being autistic means I could take your kids to and from school, to and from here, to and from there, and I get $200 per ride, and these are my own kids that I'm already getting $9,500 a month for living in my own house because my own wife runs a daycare that we started through the state. So now we get $9,500 per kid. I get $200 per ride wherever I take these kids. To and back is $400, and we just bill the government for it. We bill the government. That nice big ass Escalade in the driveway, government paid for it. Big ass house we live in, government paid for it. Every dime hit the bank account, government paid for it. This is how the scheme works, man. It's money laundering. Money laundering is all it is. And people are seeing right through it. And we're like, why do you expect black people to go out and fight for this? Why do you expect black people That's why when you see all these protests, you don't see black people. It's a bunch of white people doing this. You don't see black people doing it. Because black people are like, why couldn't you give us the hookup? If the hookup is on the up and up, that's all I'm saying. If the hookup is legit, if the hookup is on the up and up, if all these businesses are legit, why couldn't black people do it? If it's corrupt, sure, don't get us involved. We don't want to be. But if it's legit, like they're claiming it's all legit, why weren't black people told it? Why couldn't we do it? Why do we got to work 2 and 3 jobs? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's not even like a political thing. It's just a common sense thing. You don't got to be a Republican. You don't got to be a Democrat. Why weren't FBAs taught the same programs that the immigrants were taught? Because we didn't sell our vote to the Democrats? Is that why? We wouldn't sell our vote? So they're not going to teach us shit because we could be either or. We're not Somalia 1. So we can't teach it. And what they do is they force everybody to believe that if you vote Republican, if you vote for this, you're going to lose everything. Well, how are you getting everything? Because the Democrats are giving you everything. Okay, so if the Democrats are giving you everything, why aren't the black people getting it too? Why are only the immigrants getting it? Why aren't the black people that been here getting it? What's wrong with them? Oh, fuck them. They've been here long enough. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out for themselves. We ain't worried about them. They can go to college. They can get 2 jobs. They'll figure it out. They can hustle. I don't know. They can sell bean pies. I don't fucking know. They can figure it out. But we need your vote. And we'll give you $9,500 a month if you guarantee to donate back to the campaign. Keep the money in the loop. Keep the money. We're going to be doing what we do. Don't worry about them black people. They'll take care of themselves. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why they're against voter ID. Because this is what kills me. With the voter ID, that's why I told you, I said, I hope we got an hour. I hope we got an hour. The voter ID thing, if you need ID to buy alcohol, you need ID to get in the nightclub, you need ID to cash a check, at what point does having an ID become a race issue? I didn't say race and none of that shit. You need an ID to get into, when you get to the door, you got an ID. Oh, that's fucking racist, bro. Why you asking me for my ID? I'm trying to get up in the club like everybody else. Oh, no, bro, I need to see some ID. Man, this shit is racist, man. This is racist. Bro just asked me for ID, man. He just asked me for ID. I'm just trying to get up in the club. This is racist. No, it's not. We just need identification, that's all. So at what point does having an ID or requesting an ID become racist? It's only racist when you're trying to run a narrative against something. That's the only time it's racist. If you want to create a narrative, then claim it's racist to request ID. Nobody ever said it was racist when I bought that alcohol at the store. When they said, you got ID? Man, this shit's racist, bro. The hell you talk about ID? I'm just trying to buy some Budweiser. This motherfucker talking about some ID. Man, this is a right, man. Leave this store. We should boycott this damn store. Man, they just asked this dude for ID, man. He just buying Budweiser. Oh, this shit's racist, bro. Never. You ain't never heard that. Never. But here we are in 2026, and ID has become racist all of a sudden. You got to be quick to catch this shit. You got to be quick. You got to be quick to catch it because they'll run it on a stupid person. Yeah, that shit ain't racist, man. They're racist as hell, man. They don't ask white people for no ID. How do you know? When white people go buy beer, you don't think they ask them for ID? When white people go to a nightclub, you don't think they ask for ID? When they go vote, you don't think they ask for ID? Everybody has to be asked for ID. It's what they do. Oh no, if you white, you don't need ID, bro. You white, you don't need it. We only ask black people for ID to get in the club. White kids walking in, 13 years old. Hey, mom, aren't you sure? Baby, don't call me mom. We going to the nightclub. Oh, we don't need to see this little dude ID. I know he 21. Motherfucker wearing a backpack, a Spider-Man backpack. We know he 21. We don't ask white people for ID. No, we asking this old black motherfucker behind you with the gray ass beard. We gonna ask him for some ID. This shit's racist. It's like they ask everybody for ID. Everybody gets, man, I'm like, don't let these people fuck with y'all, man. Don't let them fuck with y'all. Don't. And I'm not saying that even from a political standpoint. It's just common sense. That's it. I'm speaking from a common sense standpoint. If somebody thinks, well, black people can't afford no ID. Wait a minute. So you can't afford an ID. That costs like $13. But you got a $1,500 fucking iPhone that you complaining about it. You posting on Facebook on a $1,500 iPhone talking about it's racist to ask for ID. Your phone is $1,500 and ID is $13. Black people ain't got no money for that shit. But you got a $1,500 phone in your hand. That racist to expect me to go pay $13 for my ID. But you got a $1,300, $1,400 phone in your hand. What do you mean you can't afford one? I shouldn't have to buy no ID. $300 belt on. Chanel bag. You got lashes and nails. You just got your hair done. This dude over here got a skin tight ass fucking leather shirt on that he just bought from K&M or whatever the hell he got it from. But the ID is racist, but we can't afford that shit. Come on, man. They really think black people got low IQ, man. They really think we got low IQ. They really, and I look at this shit and I'm like, we are intelligent. Black people, we created the system of math. We invented watermelons. If you look up who invented watermelons, they were cultivated in northern Africa because they called it the Pharaoh's fruit, the God's fruit, because we took black northern Africans, decided to grow this new fruit called watermelon to help like people have journeys to and from the northern deserts. Water would evaporate. So black people, agricultural geniuses, created watermelons in northern Africa. Nobody could figure it out. They used watermelons to trade. We used to use watermelons to trade with China, use watermelons to trade with the European countries. Look it up. That was our currency. Watermelon was a currency the pharaohs used. Nobody else could figure out. They tried to grow watermelons, but they would make a poisonous fruit because it was a special way to make them. Only the northern Africans knew how to make it. Only black people knew how to make this fruit. The fruit was agriculturally created by black people and no other race on this planet could figure it out. But they're saying we're not smart enough to get a fucking ID. We created a fruit that God can even create. That's why they call it the God's fruit. Fruit of the gods, the Pharaoh's fruit. Because only a certain amount of black people created that. Google it if you don't believe me. Google it. I ain't got a lot of you. Google it. Only black people could create this fruit. When we came to America and we were making watermelons, they took that specific group of farmers that were slaves and they brought them. We were agricultural geniuses. They brought them over here and they said, make fruits in America. So we were growing fruits in America. They would protect the white slave owners would protect the fruits with shotguns and men on horses because couldn't nobody make it. People couldn't make it, so they were stealing watermelons because only a certain specific group of people knew how to grow watermelons, how to cultivate them. That's serious. And here we are in 2026, they saying we're not smart enough to have ID. Black people ain't smart enough to have ID. They not smart enough. I'm like, what? Bro, we created aqueducts. We created aqueduct systems. We created, exactly, black people knew how to move water. Aqueducts, watermelon. We figured out how exactly to survive in deserts for centuries because water was the main commodity. So how do we end up getting this shit to work for everybody? But yet we're in 2026 and we got people trying to feed us into our head that we not smart enough to have an ID. Well, black people ain't that educated. They ain't gonna have no ID. This is voter persecution. You can't expect them to vote if they ain't got no ID. You gotta understand, black people ain't that educated, man. They not that damn smart. You gotta give them some leeway. It's like, motherfucker, Black people created the math system you use in a day. We created the fruit you see. Nobody else could do it. We did it. No other culture could ever create it. Now they make all these hybrids with no seeds and shit. We created watermelons that had seeds. We created life out of nothing. Black people created life out of nothing. They can clone people now. That's scientific. But we created natural life out of soil and cultivating. These are northern black Africans. No other country on this planet, no other civilization on this planet created life, natural life out of thin air. We did it. We figured it out. Look up watermelons, research it. Tell me where they originated from, how they originated. Nothing else was ever created by man, any fruit created by man other than the watermelon. They were so jealous of that shit. They started making us hate watermelons. Look at your black ass eating that watermelon. I'm like, yeah, I am. Black people created this out of thin air. Nobody else could figure it out. Black people created it. Yeah, whatever. I'm like, I'm serious. Black people created watermelons out of thin air. Anybody else that tried to make it made poisonous fruit. We were the only ones that made edible watermelons. Nobody else could make an edible watermelon except this group of black farmers. They learned the system. They did it out of thin air. That's how intelligent they were. Whatever. No, I'm telling you. Exactly. And they turned it into ridicule. I tell people all the time, the moment somebody try to ridicule you for watermelon, educate them on it. Because they want you to hate you. Once you hate you, fuck watermelons, fuck that. No, they want you to hate that. They want you to forget how they were created. They want you to forget that we created the God's fruit. Type it in, God's fruit, watermelon. We created the God's fruit. They want you to hate that so much, they'll tell you, oh, you should be ashamed of that shit. No, you should be ashamed that you don't know where it came from. You should be ashamed that you don't know the history of this. You should be ashamed of the fact that you didn't know a group of black men from Northern Africa created something that never existed on this planet before. And it's natural. We created nature by using nature. We created an edible hybrid. We used nature to create a whole new strand of nature. We basically took a sperm and an egg and just threw it in the air and created watermelon. That's what we did. And I tell folks, they gonna make you hate you just so when you see watermelon, you look the other way because they don't remind you how great you are. Every time you walk in and you see a watermelon, be like, my ancestors fucking did that, bro. Well, watermelon, watermelon, yeah. Let me tell you how this shit was made. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you a story. And when they sit there, they go, oh, well, damn, I didn't know it because you weren't taught that. You weren't taught that. There's a reason why blacks are associated with watermelons because they wanted to make it a joke because they couldn't replicate what we did. They had to use us to create watermelons. They couldn't replicate that. So instead of replicate, they hate. Oh, we gonna make y'all hate that shit. We gonna make y'all hate that shit. Yeah, because they don't want to remind you of how great you are, where you really come from. They want to tell you you can't afford a fucking voter ID. You can't afford no voter ID, you slow thinking ass. And they want to sell that shit to us. And I'm like, stop. We can afford IDs. Ain't a black person I met that ain't got no ID. Oh, bro, man, I'm like 47. I ain't never had no ID. That shit's expensive. It's like, what? Man. See, they ain't it all was cultivated from Africa, but it wasn't invented by black people. Yeah, exactly. They'll say, oh yeah, black people didn't invent it. Like, yeah, black people came from Northern Africa. I mean, it wasn't, and like I said, the pharaohs, the cocaine, and all that shit, man. And I tell people all the time, man, if you know a little bit about your history, they can't use that shit against you. They can't use it against you. And they might try to like shame us for certain things. And I do a lot of research because I'm old enough to research on my own. I don't have to worry about the public educational system. If I want to go look something up, I tell people in my comments all the time, why don't you go Google it? Because we got a lot of people who are adults who are walking around with information in their head that's not correct. So I tell them, do me a favor, go to Google, type in exactly what you just said, and you come back and tell me, because I already know the answer, but I don't want to give a man a fish. I want to teach people how to fish. So I can be in the comments giving everybody the answer, but they will never know how to fish. I say, hey, do me a favor, go to Google, type it in. Don't just look at the first link. Spend a couple of hours, because some links ain't right links. Some links, and you can put it all together, because some links might expose the truth, some might suppress the truth. So go all through the links. Do it all. I'm not going to give you the fish. I'm going to teach you how. Go to Google. Okay. Now go to Yahoo search. Okay. Go to Bing. Go there. Now look at all these. Go to the second page, third page. Go through all of this stuff. And then they all come back to the comments and be like, well, I didn't know that. I know you didn't know that. But I had to show you how to search. Just like when we was in school, we were taught how to use the Dewey Decimal System to find books. We were taught that in the library, how to move the numbers, what was nonfiction, what was periodicals, what was fiction. We were taught how to find things. Now, nobody wants to find shit. They just want you to give me the answer, give me the answer, give me the answer, give me the, what's the answer, give me the answer. We were taught how to research, so I'm a good researcher. We came from that era. We went from an era of great researchers to the era of people who just believe whatever narrative is out there. They don't even know how to research shit. You tell them to go look it up. How? What do you mean go look it up? No, when you look it up, don't just look at the first link, because usually the first link is the link that's paid to be there. That's the sponsored link. That's the one that's paying to give you the misinformation. Go to the second page. Click on some of that shit. See reference links. Go to references. And I do that. I'll go through references. When I do my videos, people wonder why I put, at whatever the YouTube channel name is. People be in my comments all the time. Well, tell me where the full video is. Well, if you watch my video, you'll see at the GOAT debater. That's where you can find the full video, because I put at TB, the GOAT or whatever this and that. And that you click that and it'll take you to his channel. His channel has all of the videos. It's research, but they don't want to do that. They don't know how to research. I'm like, do me a favor. Click on the link that I give you, and that will take you to the entire buffet of information you look for. Therefore, I'm not directing you. You're going to research it for yourself. You're looking through exactly what you want to look for. Exactly. It's like going to the library. Go to the library. It's a whole smorgasbord of information there. You don't have to be just given a book and say, hey, it's in this book. You go find the book you want to read. That's what it is. Yep. It's this fun fact. They turned the Egyptian god Osiris, who was the son of the heaven and earth, died and resurrected and judged the heart mind of all who will die, into the devil, and said Jesus was raised there. Yeah, and the thing about Osiris is the thing, I have a pair of shoes that were Osiris. And they were just like, it was a blue pair of shoes with a white bottom, and it had a big eye on the bottom. It's like that eye that's on top of the dollar. That's the eye of Osiris. Now, Osiris was actually the god that said you can only be allowed, he would weigh your heart. He would weigh your heart before you could get into heaven. So if your soul showed up at the heaven's gate, Osiris would have a feather, and he would have your heart. And he said, if your heart is lighter than this feather, you can go into the gates of heaven. And that's how they would weigh it. It's the weight of your heart. Do you have a light heart or do you have a dark heart? Dark hearts are heavy. If you have a light heart, your heart is lighter than this feather. I'm holding up two hands. You can kind of see it like this. So he would say, you got your heart here and you got a feather here. Osiris would weigh your heart. Light heart versus dark heart. And he would put a feather in one hand, your heart in the other hand. And that was how the religion was on who actually got into heaven. Osiris was the gatekeeper of heaven, basically. That's who he was. And so, like I said, it's a lot of things that we weren't told as we were, say Greeks turned into Osiris. Exactly. So a lot of people out here, racists have heavy hearts. Black people ain't never been racist. Yeah, and like I said, racism is different because there's a power behind it. The power behind race, like I could be racist. This is how I can say something that's racist, because race is just a belief that a race is either inferior or superior to another race. So if you have a brain, you have the potential to believe something. If you don't have a brain, you don't have the potential to believe something, because it takes a brain to believe. So if racism is the belief that a race is inferior or superior, that means anybody could be racist. I could be racist as a black man. But the trick is, what do I do with the intent of racism? Do I say, I don't trust black people, so I'm going to lock my door? Because in the hood, a lot of us do that. We all lock our doors in the hood. You go out to the country, people don't lock their doors in the country. They just don't. They got a screen door that's always wide open. People walk in, sit down. Hey, I'm here to talk to Hank. They don't lock their doors. But we in the neighborhood, we claim that we're scared of white people, but there's no white people in the hood. The white people are out in the country with their doors unlocked. The black people are in the hood with us, and we lock our doors. So we could be racist by thinking a black person's going to break in my house if I don't lock my door. We think, because we ain't thinking a white person's going to break in because ain't no white people around. So we're thinking so I'm racist against my own people because white people in the country don't lock their doors against their own people. Ain't no black people out there. They don't even lock their doors. So I live in the country. I still lock my door. Oh, you got to get farther out then. You got to get farther out. So when I say that I lock my, like even now, I lock my door every time I leave just because I don't want my dogs to knock it open and shit like that. But there's been nights and days that I have left my cars unlocked all night long. Unintentionally, completely unintentionally. Nothing's ever happened to me. So I tell people all the time, I don't have a problem with nobody in my neighborhood. If I lock my doors or not, it don't make a difference because I've been here for 7 years. Ain't nobody ever walked in my house. Nobody stole shit from my cars. I have a Jeep. And half the time, I don't even have a top on it. It's just a Jeep with no top sitting in my front yard all night long. Anybody can do what, I mean, it's a stick shift, so they can't steal it. Most of these motherfuckers can't drive a stick shift. So if you're wrong, I know white people that live in the hood. Say, yeah, but they ain't trying to steal shit from you probably. It depends on what hood. Everything's a hood, honestly. Trailer parks are the fucking hood. Everything's a hood. But if you say, you know, am I racist against somebody going to potentially jump in my Jeep and steal my Jeep? I mean, if I felt that way, I would just put my hood back, put my roof back on the Jeep and just lock it. But I don't care. It's like, I don't think nobody's going to steal it. I just don't have that. I don't feel that way. Now, if you want to see how racists use power, this is what you do. What up, Craig Cash, my brother? How a racist person use power. This right here, white people call cops if you step on their lawns. Don't step on my lawns. Yeah, exactly. So if you want to see how to use power, let's say that I don't want to sell this nice car, or let's say two people walked on a dealership lot. A white dude walked on a lot, a black dude walked on a lot. This is a potential for racism. And I say this is how you can tell if a person is racist or not. If a salesman walks up to the white person first instead of the black person, not knowing either one, basing it pure on race alone, that person has racism. Because you think this white person walking up is stereotypically better credit, better this and that, when the white person can be completely broken hell going through divorce right now and got like divorce. You don't know that because you just see his skin color. The black person might have just got a settlement and they're here to buy a car in complete cash. I mean, but you won't know unless you look at the skin color. So if you run anything that deals with the public, any company that ever deals with the public, the first thing you need to train your employees to say is do not be racist. I don't give a shit who walks to that front door. You treat everybody who walks to that front door like they your best friend that you ain't seen in a long ass time. If a black man walk in, what's good, my man? Welcome to the dealership, man. Are you looking for anything special today? You looking home? Just kind of, bro. All right, hey, well, tell you what, here's my card, man. Make sure I don't give a fuck. That is your best friend. White dude walk the door. What's good, my man? Hey, how you doing, man? Are you here looking for something you buy? Man, I'm just looking for a new truck. I tell you what, man, here's my card. I'll walk around, this and that. Treat both of them the exact same way. The exact same way. There should be no tendency in you to say, I don't know, man, that black people don't got good credit, man. I don't know. You don't know shit about this dude. All you know is his skin color is different. That's racist right there. Even if I think, man, black people ain't got good credit. I'm going to treat that dude like he's my best friend. I'm going to find out he's a 535 though. But I'm going to treat him like he's my best friend when he walks in because I'm not going to give him that racist shit. I'm going to treat him like I ain't seen this motherfucker in 2 years. Hey, what's good, man? Oh, yeah. Hey, you here to look for something, this and that? Oh, man, I'm thinking about buying one of these cars I got out front. Oh, cool. You got your own loan, you got cash, you got this and that. I'm going to check him. But I'm going to show him the same attention that I would show anybody who walked in that front door. Because he might be a 800. The white dude might be the 535. You don't know yet. You ain't found out yet. You don't know. So if I'm training somebody to run my business and I find out, oh yeah, well, he walked in and, I saw the white dude and I'm like, oh, I'm treating my black people, right first. I'm treating my black people right first. So the black lady walked in. I said, excuse me, ma'am, you can come to the front because you black like me. The white dude might be the goddamn owner of the place. You don't know. He might have said, you know what? I actually own the fucking building. I was just coming here to see how business was going. And you kicked me out the way because you said the black lady is more like you, and you, motherfucker, I actually own the bill. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know you own the bill. Treat everybody with respect. Because if you don't and you start playing that racist ass game, it's going to trap you in the end. It's going to catch you every time. And I'm somebody, like I said, I was corporate for a long time. People saw me pulling up on motorcycles, saw me pulling up on cars and shit. I had a Cadillac on D's. I was working, I had a caddy on D's working at Caesar's Palace. I pull into the parking lot in a sedan. I got pictures of a sedan DeVille, and I'm on Dayton's. And if motherfucker try to treat me like shit, I'm like, bro, you know I'm the one who audits paychecks. I'm the actual accountant upstairs. So if you trying to treat me like shit, calling me a thug or anything like this and like that, I can slow your motherfucking paycheck down. I'm the accountant. Oh, you are? Yeah, I'm the one who audits all the fucking numbers. I move the shit. Oh, well, shit, you pulling up in a damn Cadillac on Dayton's? Because I like Cadillacs, motherfucker. What? It's like, yeah, exactly. Oh, I had a badass car, man. I'm going to see if I got it in here. I probably got it in my damn phone somewhere. Let me see. Where is it? Where's this phone at? Where's this damn car at? I'm going to see if it's up in here. Oh. No, I don't even think it's in here. I don't know where that damn picture is. But I had it on D. Maybe it's in camera. Who knows where this fucking picture is? Oh, maybe it's in pictures. Yeah, but I had this picture on my phone forever. It's me with this. Oh, here it is, right here. Bam. So, yeah, that was me right there at Caesar's Palace back in the day. That was my Cadillac. That's me in a suit. My girl took a picture of me on my way to work. I used to wear a suit. I drove a photo Cadillac sedan DeVille on Dayton's with white walls. That's what I drove to work. And that's me in a suit. I'm an accountant on the way to work. Motherfuckers are like, dude, how are you the accountant for Caesar's Palace pulling up in a Cadillac on D's? Because I want it. It's like, what the fuck? Do I got to be a thug? I don't got to be a thug to like Cadillacs. Motherfucker, I love Cadillacs. It's on D's. Motherfucker, I put a aftermarket radio in that shit. Man, I pull up in that motherfucker. Everybody be like, damn. I mean, the windows wasn't even tinted. I left the windows not tinted. Because when I cruise through, oh, everybody see my ass roll through. They like, dude, that motherfucker is clean. Snow white Cadillac. It was blue velvet. Had wood grain in that shit. I put D's on that motherfucker. And I'm the accountant. Everybody else got like little Toyota Camrys and Lexuses and Suburbans. And they like, that's the accountant. That motherfucker on D coming around pulling up, playing some Dre. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So everybody drop at least a 10 ball shit. This knowledge most people pay for real game and free game. Thank you, Cap, and I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. And mine was an 87. That was an 87 right there. That was the 87 right here, man. Sedan DeVille. That shit was clean, man. It was so clean. And I told people, I was like, shh, it don't matter who you are, man, what you drive. You might see me pulling up. I might have a t-shirt and a pair of shorts on. And you might say, look at this old thugged out motherfucker in this Cadillac on D's. Look at this mother, he a thug. You have no idea. I am the accountant at Caesar's Palace, and I can get you a job. I could have you working in downstairs in the food gallery. You can work. I picked up this lady the other day. She 30 years been working at Casino Arizona. 30 years. This lady got the biggest pension I probably ever heard of. She works downstairs in employee dining. Employee dining is the people who make food for all the employees. I mean, they make steaks, omelets, whatever. Everybody in employee dining was like had money because you can give tips to the people in employee dining. As you're eating downstairs, there's tip jars at every station. Because the employees down there, they get a paycheck. Plus, you can tip them in cash. Caesars didn't let you play there with casino chips. But if you want to tip them with a casino chip from another casino, shit, drop $100 casino chip in there. Anybody who worked in the employee dining room, EDR, man, they made bank. They made bank. And if I'm pulling up in my Cadillac around the corner, and this is this old crazy ass thugged out motherfucker, who the fuck? They was like, oh, that's Jeff, man. He's an accountant. And you're a cook, he can get you a job at the EDR, bro. You can work at Caesar's Palace EDR, the employee dining room. And that's why I told folks, don't judge nobody, man. Skin color is the worst way you can judge a person because you have no idea who this person really is. And I got a lot of people, a lot of good jobs, a lot of people. When I worked at Stratosphere, when I worked at Leroy Sportsbook, I was always looking out for people to give people a job. Because if you tell me you want to work and you ready to work, the most I can do is give you a name and a number. That's all I can do. You got to put in the work for the rest of yourself. You got to go down and fill out an application. You got to do your interview. I can't get you a job, but I can get you a name and I can get you a phone number. And if you serious about it, call that number, fill out the application, talk to that person, be on time, do whatever you can do. And a lot of people to this day will think, man, thank you so much, man. I was at that job for 4 years, man. I was like top salesman and shit. I was just, people still to this day will hit me up on like Facebook or Instagram, like, hey, man, you still alive? Hey, bro, that company you hooked me up with? Yeah, man. Oh, they paid me out good, bro. I appreciate that. And this is like years later. You never know who might help you. Like I said, I'm just a brother from the hood. But when people judge me wrong and they judge me like I'm a thug because I grew up around thugs and I got families that are thug members, they say, oh, you just a thug, you ain't shit. You know what? I hang with thugs. Sometimes I got to scrap with them. If I got to protect them, we got to fight with each other. We scrap with each other. But I'm different, man. I'm just different. I believe in everybody. I would stand there and fight toe to toe with all my cousins, thug the fuck out. 2 days later, I'm in a business meeting with a bunch of white people. We trying to sign a deal. It's like, you have no idea where I am today. I could be in the street getting punched in the eye, and tomorrow I'm in the goddamn business meeting. It's like, man. Said that's called the fishbowl in the Midwest because you want people to see you. Hey, Nook, that's how we was rolling out there, man. I tell people I don't even tint my windows. Shit. I had that Cadillac for 3 years before it was a North Star 4.1. So it threw a piston through the bottom, threw a rod through the bottom of the engine. It was that weak ass 4.1, not the 4.5. So I ended up driving that car for 3 years, man. Fishbowling the whole time, cruising around. Hot as hell in Vegas. But that's how I like to be. And people might say, man, you know what? You're going to get pulled over by the police. They're going to think you a drug dealer. They're going to think you this and that. I don't care. I like Cadillacs. Just like, what the cops I'm going to get arrested because I like Cadillacs? You can search my car. You can run my background. Do whatever the hell you want to do. So, oh, man, you better get you a nice car. Get you a Camry or a Lexus on stock wheels or something so they don't mess with you. Let them. I might get a lawsuit out of the shit. I'm an accountant. But they never bother me. Cops never bother me. They knew from the get-go. This dude, he's like they would look at him like I'm probably like a spoof. I'm a spoof thug. He looks like a thug, but he's really not. He's a fucking teddy bear. He looks hard as a motherfucker, but he's a goddamn gummy bear. Look at that gummy bear driving that Cadillac. He ain't hard. Like, shit. Don't even fall for that shit. He's like fool's gold. It's like, he ain't even real gold. That's fool's gold. He ain't a real thug. Let's go find some real thugs. Yeah. It's like, that's just Jeff. That motherfucker. What thug you know named Jeff? You're going to get beat up by Jeff. He ain't thugging. You can't thug with a name like Jeff, goddammit. Man, you better watch out. We finna call Jeff. Ooh. Don't call Jeff. Like, whatever. Ain't even a thug fucking name. You probably, yeah, we gonna call Stoney. We're calling Killer Mike. Oh, we're calling Jeff. Oh, shit, not Jeff. Exactly. Call anybody, but do not call Jeff. Like, whatever. Shit. It's like, I ain't even got a thug name. I can't be a thug. I can see if my name was Tyrone, I could be Killer T. Yeah, I'm Tyrone. I'm Killer T, motherfucker. I'm Killer Ty. Who are you? Oh, I'm Jeff, bro. Oh, you that dude. Yeah. Oh, you a killer. What you hear that from? Oh, bro, they talk about you all the time, Jeff. You a killer, bro. I'm an accountant. I'll do your taxes. I'll make your ass owe some money if you fuck with me. That's about as hard as I am. I'll make you owe some money, goddammit. Like, I might not fucking shoot you, but you're gonna be in debt fucking with me. I'm Jeff. I'm more convincing than Antoine. Like, I'm Antoine. Shit, Antoine with the baton. I'm Antoine with the baton. Fucking twirling and shit. I'll fuck you up with my baton. Hey, bro, that's Antoine with the baton. This motherfucker coming down the street. Like, watch out. Antoine with the baton is on the way. God damn it. Exactly, man. That's the thing. I don't, like I said, I couldn't thug it out. I couldn't. That just it. I had a lot of family that was on that shit. Me is that's Jeff, man. I mean, I had some tough ass. Even all my everybody had fucking hardcore names. Everybody had a hard ass name. I don't know why. When I was born, motherfuckers chose the most pussiest name on the planet. Oh, let's name him Jeff. Motherfucker, I'm in the hood. You don't name me Jeff in the hood. Yeah. Oh, we got Kenny. We got Rusty, Terrell, let's name him Jeffrey. Like, no, do not name me Jeffrey in the hood. Like, motherfuckers gave me the worst goddamn name in the whole Meacham Park. Everybody out this motherfucker. Oh man, that right there, that's Killer Van right there, bro. Oh yeah, Killer Van. Oh yeah, that's Killer Timmy. Oh, Killer Timmy. Who's that? Oh, that's Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey. You want to run an errand for us? It's like, why did you name me Jeffrey? God damn it. We just knew you were going to be a nice young man. I'm in the hood, mama. Give me something. Just give me a chance. Go get my ass kicked every day. Hey, here comes Jeffrey. I'm telling you, man, they had to give me the worst fucking name ever in the hood. But I rocked that shit. I rocked it, man. I was like, whatever. I'm going to have to do something real crazy to make them scared of Jeff. What did he do? Man, this motherfucker tied my shoes backwards. Oh, that's Jeff. I'm gonna have to do something crazy to you motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna put some chapstick in your pocket and put your pants in the dryer. You're gonna have oil spots on your jeans. Jeff! This motherfucker does some super nerdy shit. I'm gonna make you some Kool-Aid with no sugar in it. Ha! Jeff! Is everybody here killing motherfuckers doing drive-bys and shit? Yeah, I put peanut butter on your sandwich with no jelly. Ah, Jeff! Man, I felt that growing up in the hood too. Everyone swore there was no way my parents gave me that. I know, it's like, bro, did your parents want your ass to get kicked? Why the fuck they named you that? I don't, just Jeff. Who you beat up, man? We always beat up Jeff. We take Jeff's lunch. Fuck Jeff. It's like Jeff the accountant. Antoine with the baton. Antoine with the baton. I'm telling you, bro. Don't fucking have me do a live stream with a baton in my hand next time. I'm wearing a beard and have a baton. This is Antoine with the baton. Welcome to the barbecue. That should be stupid as hell. These fucking people, they're gonna be like, what the fuck are we watching? This is not real. Man, y'all got my eyes burned, dude. I'm fucking crying. My eyes are on fire, man. But shit. Hey, we've been on this live stream for almost 4 hours, bro. That's what's up, though. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me that whole time, man. Appreciate that, man. And thank you guys for the super chat. Y'all always taking care of me, man. Thank you guys so much. That Mr. DJ Music, my brother. And here we go, man. Wait a minute, let me back up some. That's Aya. She came through. My man Splash came through. Appreciate y'all. And who else came through? Oh, that's Splash, Chicago Rilla. Thank you. That's the brother right there. That's the Rilla, Chicago Rilla. Wait a minute. Let me go right here. There we go, Chicago Rilla. My man Eric Triple EAZ. Need to change that shit to Florida. Because you know you don't live in AZ no more. Yeah, Sir Chi. I appreciate you, Sir Chi, for it. My man MOP just became a new member at the barbecue. Became a channel member. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hopefully I'm going to do some channel membership stuff. I'll be throwing some stuff in there because I haven't thrown nothing in there in a long time. We got to put something good in that membership, man. And Captain Cave, man, appreciate things. Everybody drop at least a 10 ball. Man, you hooked me up. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the love on the super chat. Most def. And actually, you were the last one. That's what's up. 10. And I talk about the number 10 quite a bit on this channel because I tell people we are children of the light. And if you know the Pyramid of Giza, the Pyramid of Giza is at the exact latitude as a calculation for the speed of light to the 10th power. Times 10 is times 10 to the 7th power. So that 10 is something special. 10 is, you'll see 10 all through the Bible. There's something special about that number 10. And the fact that you were 10 and you were the last super chat, that makes my heart, brother. That's my sign right there. Today's going to be a great day, man. So hopefully you guys out there enjoy your day, make a little money today. Like I said, man, I'll try my best to drop a video tomorrow morning. If I don't, I had fun waking up with y'all, cruising. It is 10 o'clock, 4-hour live stream. Man. You guys helped me do it, though. 4 hours is a long time to be sitting in this chair, but we had a good chat. I'm going to have to clip this up a little bit because it was way too long. But appreciate y'all. Man, thank you for coming to the barbecue this morning. Breakfast with the barbecue. My name's Jeff. I'm your chef. Jeff! I'm that thug name.